Hey there, I'm Slightly Froggy, and welcome back to my stream. Today I'm continuing and probably finishing my playthrough of Disco Elysium, the final cut. Here, one sec, I realized doing this. Running a little bit late tonight. Unfortunately, I got held up by something, but I'm here. I'm ready to finish the game. I've gotta do my Twitch integration real quick. And we're good. So, we're gonna give people a little bit of extra time to get in, because I did start a little bit later tonight. Hey there, Kwa. Welcome back to the stream. Yes, it is the end, because where we last left off last night, we finally found... Ready for the end? No. I mean, I'm ready to see how this ends, but it looks like... We found our sniper, who I'm assuming is our sniper. Somebody with a bone to pick for our mercenary and the system. But I'm curious to see, like, how he really fits into all of this. Hey there, MG Tower. Welcome back to the stream. Here, I'll put the music back on. But I'm curious to see how much of a wrap-up we get. So we have more to ask him. We do. We have quite a bit we still need to ask him. So we'll hopefully get some answers. It's just, I realized I had so much I still wanted to go through with him last night, and we were coming up on time, and I didn't want to rush through it, especially it being the end of the game. So I figured we'll leave it for tonight. Hey there, JJ. Welcome back. No wrap-up, only disco. That darn rock music and sad FM. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hey there, Timmy. Welcome back to the stream. Yes, I imagine I'm one of the few people who just bungled that up so royally that I don't have Kim with me. I don't have my husband. Instead, I've got our child. Our drug-addicted child is helping me with this investigation. I mean, like, what are you gonna do, right? Like, you do the best you can with the dice rolls you get. But I was thinking, yeah, didn't cause the shootout or anything. That's true. No, it didn't instigate it. But maybe because I didn't instigate it, that's why this happened. I'm not sure, because I was gonna say if we do wrap up fairly early tonight and we've got time, I might try and reload that save to see if we can, like, try a different scenario with the tribunal. See what happens. Hopefully not killing Kim. Well, I know I can't kill him. He can't die. Because if he could, he would be dead by now. But we'll see. Yeah, he didn't cause the shootout, but he didn't really stop the shootout either. I will say, if I do replay the tribunal again, I'm 100% putting on that bulletproof armor. Man, that was stupid of me not to be wearing that. But part of me was like, you're wearing his armor! Like, he's immortal. Man, if anybody deserves immortality, it's Kim. He's such, like, an even-tempered, reasonable, logical man, and I'm just such a disaster. I should be in the hospital, and he should be out solving this murder. I'm not worthy. Kim is just too good. I hope we get some closure with Kim at the end of this. Just because he's not here. Like, I'm hoping it's sort of like, here's where they are now, like an epilogue. Like, it would not surprise me at all if Harry ends up dead at the end of this. Like, I know our sniper doesn't have any more bullets, and I have his gun now, so... But, yeah... Still would not surprise me if Harry winds up dead at the end of all this. I honestly thought I was dead when I was seeing Dolores Day yesterday, but it's like, oh no, it's a dream sequence of my ex-wife. Could have walked into that water. I mean, I guess... I thought it would be best if I didn't. There are better ways to die in Disco Elysium. Like, trying to impress a bunch of guys by shoving a gun in your mouth and threatening to pull the trigger unless they respect you. That, while not solving the murder, is definitely a way to go. So give people just a couple more minutes, and then we will be getting started. Yeah, good times. Remember that time you died because you were looking for respect, and you wanted it so badly you shoved a gun in your mouth, and it's like, well, I made the threat, now I gotta go through with it, or I'm gonna be a wuss and they're not gonna respect me. Don't do it at home. Do not recreate this scenario. It's only funny because it's a video game. And because, God, the whole situation was hilarious. Like, just the dialogue options. Oh boy, but hopefully wherever you are, I hope you're enjoying your Thursday night. Hopefully your week is going pretty well so far. Mine's not going too bad. I got a meeting with my boss tomorrow, but it should be okay. I will live. I will survive. It's definitely a cool night where I am. I'm wearing my warmer Niners sweater tonight. Alright, we'll give it just one more minute, and then we were getting into the end. Find out, why did this man murder? What does he stand to gain? He doesn't stand to gain anything. Like, was it like a favor? Was he just like, that man's a symbol of the capitalistic greed in our society. Just capitalism's what killed Revachol and Martinez, and now I'm gonna kill it, the symbol, what it stands for. I'm reaching here, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll have to find out. Alright, I think it's about time for us to get started. Wait, I could have been reading books to pass time? Wait, why would you need to pass time? There's so much to do. Why am I only just finding this out now? Have I not been reading that? Did I miss that one? Alright, sir. There we go. I know I've read a book before.
Minions of capital. What do you want?
Yes, I know I did read my book about birds. I stole that book, if I'm remembering correctly. Who are you?
My name, I am...
Wait, like the...
Yes,
Here, I'm just getting to the questions, because
my
we did do
unit.
this.
51 minus 8 equals...
Yeah.
No, I was in Resurrection
here it
until
is.
they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E-48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. Then I came back here. That was 22 years ago.
You said that this is your termless surrender.
You're with the RCM, the coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol.
I'm not coalition appointed, I just try to help people. That's right, I'm with the good guys. We enforce the law, we keep these animals from killing each other. I know what it looks like, but I have secret plans to turn the RCM into a Mazovian revolutionary unit. I'm with the RCM, let's leave it at that. Ooh, here, I'll open it up to you guys. First options of the night. I'm tempted to be like, we got split. Let's leave it at that, or, ooh, the Mazovian Revolutionary Unit. Ooh. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Rock and roll posturing.
He's not impressed.
You're the RCM. You represent the Moralist International, the enemies of humanity who took this city. I represent their adversary, le Parti Communiste Insolente. Take me to them as a prisoner of war. I have relinquished my weapon. I can no longer serve. No superiors can relieve me of my duty. You bulldoze them all to a mass grave for trying to free humanity.
His hand shakes and he breaks into a coughing fit.
A spray of blood from his mouth on the black charcoal in the fire pit. Rene, the royalist on the coast, said,
You never signed the Revacholian Instrument of Surrender.
Liberal reactionaries signed that instrument. Traitors who should have been burned alive. I answer to the Communist Party.
Is that why you've been here for 43 years? Because the party didn't surrender?
He just wipes the blood from his chin.
Ooh, how do we want to respond to that? Honorable. That's insane. Understood. We'll go honorable. Honorable.
Honor is a feudal atavism. My motive is class.
So you're a communist soldier from the communist army?
No, I am not a soldier. I am an ideological officer. I belong to the party, not the army.
But you said you were trained and assigned to the Defense Corps.
Trained in historical materialism, then assigned as a political commissar by the party. These things used to mean something.
Wait, what does a political commissar do?
The old man does not answer. He tilts his silver head and looks at the reeds. You see a small tremor pass through his legs.
My pig asked you a question. Quit spazzing out and tell him about the...
The kid doesn't get to finish the sentence.
Scientific communism. A commissaire politique is a knight philosopher of the revolution. A future human.
Awakened from shutdown by the promise of ideology.
That means you're a trained communist, right?
He nods slowly. Then another tremor.
Ooh, here. I'm also a communist. I'm a moralist. I'm a revolutionary too. Today the real revolutionizing is done by entrepreneurs. Oof. I'm not really into politics myself. Say nothing. You know what? I am a communist. I mean, I'm many things, but I'm also a communist. So, I'm also a communist.
No, you're not. You're a liberast.
Liberist.
A liberal and a pederast. It's what most liberals are.
Yep, that's me. I'm not a liberal, I told you, I'm a communist. Yeah, that's me.
The old man spits into the fire pit. He does not say anything more.
I can't win with
The
this
jitter
man.
passes his lower body.
I've given up. I mean, I'm hearing him out, I'm just saying any sort of way of relating to him is just not gonna work.
There's definitely something off with his body. Something more than just metabolism, or even cancer.
I have another serious question for you.
There's nothing serious in this world. It's
Um,
a farce.
Ooh. I'm gonna go for it.
For a 60-year-old man with stomach trouble, who spent his entire life alone on an uninhabited island, he seems surprisingly fit.
That's it?
He's clearly a drug user of the painkiller sort, prone to erratic hand gestures, and malnourished. But that's it. The moment passes, and you say,
Alright, here, I'm gonna try that again. I've got skill points I'm not using, so, it's composure, I believe. Yeah, for motorics. Alright. Ooh, we could try for a boost, couldn't we? Yeah, let's go for a boosty boost. Ooh,
Minions of capital.
I don't want to
What do
jinx
you
it.
want?
But this should do it. Alright guys, so it's gonna be composure, that's motor. So, please work your magic so I can see what is wrong with this man. Alright. Here we go. Alright, that's more like it.
what strikes you about this gaunt man is not the stomach pain, or the cough, or the malnutrition. It's precisely what you could not see before. For a man who spent 44 years hidden in the urban wild.
He is surprisingly okay.
Indeed, he speaks fluidly. His movements are rapid, if erratic. His voice, despite the cough, is there. It is capable of expressing complicated ideas. Above all, he seems animated.
Animated by what?
It's a mystery. This animation comes at a cost too. Erratic hand gestures.
Oh, thank you, Barry
thought
B21
processes
for the
cut off
follow.
like threads as he just stares at the logs or the reeds. He also suffers mood swings, bubbling to the surface, unconstrained by his nervous system.
Dementia?
You've seen demented people before. This feels similar, yet different. When his thoughts move, they are lucid, keen even, not senile. Is it some kind of substance damage? Like he's addicted to something? Not only the painkillers he's clearly on.
Mr. Dross, are you on some kind of psychoactive substance?
No. I won't be stuffed full of shit like the rest of this city.
Didn't he say?
You said you take painkillers.
I take them to cope with pain. The people of this city use painkillers because they have pain. Untreated illnesses, not enough money for a greedy doctor.
Are you sure about him being lucid? Maybe he's just affected by an extreme case of socialism.
Oh man, it hits the best of us.
It's not a downer, rather an upper, judging by his snaps.
Are you on amphetamines?
Like some kind of decadent rock star.
Ooh, he doesn't dignify it with more of an answer. Mr. Dross, are you okay? How was your memory?
No, I'm not okay. I shit blood, and I'm surrounded by insane people.
Man. True that, brother. I'll drink to that. Well, I think it's in terms of like the mania. Sort of like just I'm not trying to talk down socialism. That's not what I'm trying to do, by the way. In my limited political knowledge, socialism sounds okay with me. Like, it's capitalism I'm very jaded on right now, but I'm just saying that, like, the rush of being like, we've got to be doing things this way. Like, it is a rush. Because I've experienced it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to talk down socialists. That wasn't my deal. That wasn't my intention.
There it is again. Erratic hand motions, bouts of rage, and the stomach thing too, of course. Could it be a symptom of overdosing on something? Something even you have not tried? Keep your eyes peeled.
What have you been using this gun for?
I've used it for killing people.
Here we go. A trail of blood.
Don't sound so excited, Half-Light.
Even the kid can smell it.
Killing people? Like straight offing them?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want a moralist euphemism? Defending your family and your property. I haven't done that. I've used it to kill people.
You mean like lately? After the war?
There is no after the war.
He shakes his head and
Class
smiles.
war is never over.
No, I mean, he's right.
So he's continued killing after hostilities ended. Okay. This is it. You can feel it, like battery acid on the tip of your tongue. Something you haven't felt in a while.
But what?
This is what you live for. This is the shit.
This is the shit.
The great serotonin jackpot.
Oh boy.
The solution.
Ooh.
Go in straight. No euphemisms. He doesn't like those.
No, he doesn't.
No. Be careful now. Slow and steady does it. Make him repeat it first. Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal.
Suggestion you have failed me fairly recently. So you're saying you killed people after active fighting stopped? Did you use that gun to shoot and kill a colonel of the security contractor, Cuno? I know you want to tell me. Have you killed anyone with that gun in the last week or two? Wait, so which one do I say then? Oh boy. So you're saying you killed people after active fighting stopped?
What did I just say?
Keeps shaking his head erratically suddenly. He brushes something out of his eye.
What did I just tell you? Don't drop the ball now.
Wait, so which one do I say then?
Nothing comes to you. Silence. His black eyes look at you, and in them a chill, like electricity running up your spine, crawling into your skull.
What?
All is not as it seems.
Oh no!
Well,
Cuno turns to you with impatience. Did you use that gun to shoot and kill a colonel of the security contractor Cronell?
The who now?
He leans in and cups his ear.
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair.
Yeah, I know. I'm not liking that.
Right choice. We're in. Do it, sire.
The corpse in ceramic armor hanging behind the whirling in rags. Did you shoot him? The fascist death squad who took a bullet in the mouth on the night of March 4th. His name was Ellis Cortinar. He was part of a security detail here in Martinez. A beautiful, strong man sent here by the Honorable Private Military Company Cronell. You know who I mean. The corpse in the ceramic armor hanging behind the whirling in rags. Did you shoot him?
Oh, yes. That one. Ugly piece of work, that boy.
Did you kill him? Fucking tell this cop.
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune of Revachol. I do not collaborate with murderers and pederasts of the liberal regime.
Tear into him. Pile it on him. Everything you got on him. The more, the better. The gun. The murder weapon is the perfect opener. The scent of blood in the air. But what else? There was something you can't remember. Something about the tracks. Suddenly, all those tracks are so confusing. Go with something else first.
I don't need your cooperation. I've got this. We've done the ballistics. Point to the tower. The shot came from this island. You're a communist. I talked to the dead man. He told me communism killed him. What the? Come on, what am I forgetting? Hit yourself on the side of your head. Okay, let's back off for a moment. Tell me this. Something about the tracks? I'm trying to think of what it means by the tracks. Like the... I'm almost tempted to just hit myself in the side of the head. We've done the ballistics. The shot came from this island.
I saw you poking around there, looking for evidence.
Yeah.
You're damn diligent when it comes to dead fascies. Did you like the view?
He's practically admitting to it.
You said fascies. You're admitting you killed him. It's the best uninterrupted line of sight into the window in all of Martinez. View was perfect. With a pair of binoculars, I could have seen in the room.
Because it's a sniper's nest, you stupid fuck. Radio Gosh is right. You have worms in your brain.
Another sudden twitch, then one more one in his right eye.
Almost. He almost burst out there. Keep piling arguments. Anything.
I don't need your cooperation. I've got this. Oh, actually, I don't know if that's the right answer. Because I feel like he'd be like, all right. Although I'm looking at the other options here. I'm not too sure about these. Because it's like this, like, it's like you talk to the dead man. This is just gonna make me look stupid. This is just gonna back off, which is not what I want. Then I'm gonna go with it. This might be the wrong answer, but let's go. Yeah.
Got nothing to say about that boomstick, huh? You choking? That's the stick that did it?
Yes, it's a real gun. Not like your little musketeer pistols. I've seen you prance around with those, jumping hoops for the liberals. You look like imbeciles. Why don't you ask them to give you real weapons? Going against automatic rifles with these toy guns. Of course you got those boys killed.
That's not cool.
Damn, he saw you. He's watched it happen. So he saw you. Okay. So what? Don't let it divert you.
We saved a lot of them. Elaine, and that musician, we handled it. Stop squirming. I have the murder weapon.
You let them all die. Pranced around. Let your
No!
little friend be shot too. I didn't get a good look at that. Tell me, did he bleed out?
Oh no. I don't like that. Don't talk about Kim. Don't you dare. No. Just don't talk to me about Kim. No, he wants an outburst. As much as I want to say it, like, ugh, shut up. I'm calling it. I have the murder weapon.
Who are you trying to prove this to, huh? Your friend? He's not here. He's dead, isn't he?
He's not dead. He's in the no, that's feeding into it. I'm not doing it. Judged you the whole time. Man, I've had you guys judging me, my decisions and my roles up until now. Like, it's fine. I can live with this. I don't like it, but I can live with this. That's the murder weapon down. I've got more on you.
Murder.
The old man does not say more. He just glances into the reeds and then twitches once more.
This pushed him, but not enough. Just a little more.
I'll go with this then. You're a communist. I talked to the dead man. He told me communism killed him.
Stupid twat.
He scoffs. Yes, I held a seance with his soul. It has shown me the way, and the way leads to you. You fucked with the wrong police officer. I have paranatural abilities. It was intuition. Had he spoken, he would have said communism killed him. Ooh. I'm gonna open it up to you guys. I'm almost tempted to go with 1 or 2. I'm almost leaning a bit more towards 2. Okay, so I'm not the only one who's thinking about 2. Alright, because I'm like, is it stupid if I go with 2? Because I kind of want to pick that one.
Nature does not behave in a paranatural manner. Aberrant bourgeois musings, magic earl creatures, and esoteric sensations. It's all crypto-fascism. Your brain is rotting from the radio waves. You too, they're twisting you.
Whatever, man.
Cuno looks at you. It doesn't look like he thinks this worked.
Yeah, this just did nothing. But still, somehow you knew it was a communist.
How?
Perhaps you suspected it before you took the case.
Ooh.
The vision was you remembering that.
But this did nothing.
Was it supposed to?
I will look deeper then. Actually, I'm beginning to think he's right and this is just cryptopha. I'm gonna look deeper.
The inland sea is dark, vast, and on the surface, meaningless.
Turn back to him.
Standing there, slack-jawed, brain festering.
Oh, and now I'm gonna look stupid because I'm gonna hit myself on the side of the head. Or I could just not do that. Here, what do you guys think? Should I hit myself in the head and potentially look stupid and set myself back with this guy, or just back off? Hit yourself in the head. Come on, what am I forgetting?
Wait, here it comes. The goddamn Maybells. The dried Maybells on Clausia's roof.
Oh, yes!
There were Maybells in the grass when you got here. They're revolutionary symbols from the war. Nowhere else, nowhere in all of Martinez have you seen them this spring. Wait, don't forget the footprints.
How many times am I hitting
the
myself?
diagonal prints in the dust in the secret space behind Clausia's bedroom.
Oh.
Now, they're gonna come up.
Of course. Thank you, Head. Thank you.
You got it. Remember? The boot prints were like no modern soul. Maybe don't beat yourself anymore, though.
Yeah.
You're not immortal.
As much as I might feel like it after getting shot a bunch of times and living. There were Maybells behind the victim's window.
Damn Maybells. The whole island is turning white with them.
He seems tender suddenly. Nostalgic even. A strange mood swing.
So many this year, too. The spring is coming. No, it's already here. Wash the filth away.
I haven't seen these flowers anywhere else in Martinez. Only here. A young woman called Classier ring any bells? These dried flowers are behind her window.
They
I'll go with
blossom
that.
on the islets before we fertilize them with our blood. Resurrection was snow white in May before they ruined it.
South, the Bay of Martinez is dotted with little freckles of islets, turning green, with white flowers in white snow.
the coast, too, before they piled their containers on top of it, filled with broken, useless trash for fat-fingered bourgeois children to play with.
Bet you've been sneaking around a lot. Hidden. Know any secret paths? Cuno knows paths.
I may.
A curious tremor passes his face. Well, a young woman called Clausia. Ring any bells?
Clausier.
He knows her, but hadn't heard the name.
Yes, Clausia. You hadn't heard her name, had you?
My ears don't reach the city.
You know her, right? She had intimate relations with the victim, the mercenary.
With the victim.
He turns his sight from the whitening field of flowers and falls silent. Then the muscles in his jaw twitch, a spasm.
There is a small tremble. Looks like a smile. A crooked smile. Yet isn't quite voluntary. He's about to burst. Don't leave any loose ends. Get him on everything.
I wonder what brand of boots you're wearing.
Everything is brands with you individualists.
Well, I mean...
Who cares what brand my shoes are? Sansa. Some shit.
It's because I'm wearing the Faun fit. Show me the soles of your shoes, please.
Fucking imbecile.
The old man stretches out his leg. Black and white spiral patterns cover the soles of the worn-out old running shoes on his feet.
The maker is called Sensorique, and the size is 42 to 44. These are not the unusual horizontal patterned soles you saw in the dust on the floor of the hidden room. They do, however, seem to be about the same size.
Wait, maybe it's simpler than that.
Sire, he doesn't have to be wearing them right now.
People change shoes. It doesn't mean you weren't there. Near the room the victim died in, sneaking around.
Racking those brains, are you? Desperate to report something back to your masters? They must have really loved that dead fuck.
The kid gives you a quick sideways glance and nods to acknowledge. The prints were his. You can see it in those eyes. He can't keep them from flickering, looking for something. The old man stares at his own prints in the ash around the fire. Silent suddenly, some strange process within him. A gush of wind. Seagulls in the distance.
You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed. He wasn't human. The blunt end of a hammer. Dripping with blood.
He was a rapist. I'm not saying he didn't deserve it. He was a killer, but he was still under the protection of the law. He was a soldier, too. He was a man. He was a killer, but he was still under the protection of the law.
Beating us to the ground. Moaning with joy. You hounds get so thorough when a company-trained killer dies. I haven't seen you on this coast for 40 years. You know, maybe I should have killed one sooner. Got your attention. Now you stop beating druggies and prostitutes in your basement. Now you come to investigate. Not when they die by the hundreds.
He breathes through flared nostrils.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not killed him.
So you shot him.
Oh, the inhumanity. One paramilitary less in Revachol.
Can almost see him squeeze a tear out of his eye. His fists begin to tremble from the anger. Ooh. Just nod, hold your breath. How did you... I'm gonna hold my breath.
I had them in my sights. Both of them. Him and the whore. I was breathing with them. In phase. And I pulled the trigger and flew on the air until I landed in his mouth.
He begins to smile.
I didn't think I had a shot like that in me anymore. I did. I saw him kneel there with his mouth full of death, and that stupid look on his face. And his dick still in her.
Then what?
Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning there were Maybells everywhere. The world was white, or what's left of it anyway. My last spring here. I knew the fascists would come to avenge their own. And so they did.
Fucking hell.
The kid looks at him for 1, maybe 2 seconds, breathing heavy with excitement. Boom! The revelation. I just fucking nailed it, super cop of Jamrock. I just nailed you. Me. Fucking me. This sorry cop. Do you understand you're confessing to murder to a police officer? Oh god. Okay guys, I'm gonna let you pick what stupid crap we say after getting a full-blown confession from this guy. How are we gonna fuck this one up? Ooh, split vote. Got a split vote. Oh boy, just fucking nailed you. Super Coppa Jamrock. Oh, be serious. Well. So was that you who voted too? Oh, you missed the vote. Okay, so technically... Okay, I just fucking nailed you. Super Cop of Jamrock.
Moronic, gloating psychopath.
He squints.
Now, a motive. You still need a motive. The confession alone isn't enough.
Wait, motive? Why?
He could say he was taking the fall for someone. Insane. Coerced.
I know.
It's useless in court without a motive. Don't mess this up.
Oh,
Coax
boy.
it out of him. He's still warm. They were fucking.
One more thing. Why were you looking at them that night?
I'm always looking.
He cocks his head to the side, then turns his eyes to the city. Another tremor passes his right side, lower in intensity.
You always creeping on people through your scope like that?
The kid squints his eyes.
A rifle scope has the best magnification.
Helps him see all the shit.
And if you don't like what you see,
Click.
If it's part of the shit you see.
then you pull the trigger.
Yes. Think of it as a form of critique.
It is still surprising me how good at this Cuno is. Like, normally, I would assume he'd be bungling this, but he's always looking, always watching.
He will not stop now. These dialectical materialist types never do. Exploit it. You got him going. Connect every
He's
little piece
brilliant.
now.
Fucking
Wrap this
Cuno.
up like a gift.
Oh, hey there, Kay. Welcome back to the stream. Connect every little piece now. Wrap this up like a gift. Wait, what specifically did you not like about what you saw the night of the murder? Been looking at anything else you haven't liked? The words. Oh, done that. No, I'm not doing that. What specifically did you not like about what you saw the night of the murder?
Them. Fucking. I didn't like that.
So you were jealous?
Jealousy is a reactionary concept. I didn't like the Reaver enjoying himself. Drugged out, soothed in the arms of a young woman. I wanted him to die so he could not enjoy life anymore. And I wanted to see his head explode. That too. She should know better than to hold a child murderer between her thighs. I knew he'd be there for one more second. Writhing. That's all it takes for the bullet to reach his head. Now that I think of it, I wasn't aiming for his mouth. I wanted his brains to spill out on her. But you can't have everything.
He wants to see her covered in blood. To punish her.
How long had you been watching her?
Since she came to Martinez. I saw her sneaking in the reeds early in the morning, behind the Fell building. It was dark, still winter. She didn't have her skimpy outfit on then, just a spot in the night, moving,
What was she doing there?
hiding something in the water. She had a fag after she'd done it. I was up in the ruins there. She couldn't see me, but I could see her, smoking. She was nervous, but not scared.
And beautiful.
I'm not gonna say that. And what do you think she hid there?
Her passport and tickets to Villiers. And from there to Cachet Brut.
In the free state of Seminine, hidden away at the edge of the earth, near the Pale.
This is the hidden boy she told us about. You looked into it.
After she was gone,
Did you keep the materials? When I found the submersible, it was empty.
no. Why would I do that? I didn't need tickets to Villiers. I put them back. If I wanted to extort someone, I'd do better.
So then where'd they go?
This implies that he's thought about extorting her. Also, a little inconsistency here. He was surprised to hear her name Clausia before. Would he not have seen it on the documents?
Because I imagine her real name was on the documents. Are you sure? I checked the submersible, there was nothing there.
Why would I need that trash? I'm not going to Villiers.
A strange confusion comes over him from time to time. Some kind of aberration of the nervous system.
You saw her name on the passport, but before, when I said her name is Clausia, you didn't seem to recognize it.
It didn't say Clausia in there.
What did it say her name was in the passport?
It was something. I don't remember. It was dark that morning. I only remember her face on the photo.
Moving on, did you continue watching her after this?
I did. She had a face like an archipelago, with those birthmarks. And a body, hard and lean and bruised all over. Black and yellow. I could see she's taken a beating. I could see who she was, too. A spook. On the run. Revachol's the cloaca of capital now. All the bagmen and arms dealers end up here to do drugs and have sex like animals.
The bruises. Can you make that out in a scope? And the fact that she was a spook? How did he come to that?
First, you could tell she was a spook from the documents?
She had different color hair on the photo. And glasses. Forged. Some sort of sordid bourgeois affair. I've heard about this kind of thing on the radio.
And the bruises. You could see her bruises through the scope of a rifle?
You can't see that through a scope. It's just a blur there.
He shakes a silver gray head. Ooh, here we go. How does he know those minute details about her body? 'Cause he was sneaking around.
It quickly comes to you.
The bruises on her body. Any chance you've seen them through a hole in the wall?
Oh, yes. Cutting those drugs of hers into little lines with a knife. Masturbating.
Everything in him fills with impossible longing, all at once.
You made that hole.
With a clip point knife.
Good for listening in, too. For hearing the moaning and the snorts.
Ever see her through a window on a roof?
Like that, too. Yes. Bending like a bow against the glass.
You've been through the secret route behind the whirling and rags. Those were your footprints there. You just changed your shoes.
I've been through all of Martinez. Every nook and cranny.
Oh yeah, well so have I. And that too.
Yes, that too. The things they did in that little room. What she'd do to feel good.
Yeah, I didn't want to rush through
Funny
it.
the way light works. You turn it on inside, and it gets so dark out, you can't see a man looking in. I learned that in the 20s, when they were still hunting me. I've seen people do some shit, but...
He keeps shaking his head.
Those two took the cake.
Yeah, the lightning gets shit going. Speed freaks fucking in the bushes.
Cuno, what are you talking about? Cuno, shut up. Let me do my job.
He must know his way around a creaky floorboard and a rusty hinge on a door.
How did you get in there? The hidden pinball workshop?
I can just walk in there now after a good wash. I told you, they think I'm an antisocial. Closing hour is a good time. The kitchen's empty.
I wonder if I bumped into him at some point when I was in the whirling in rags. And the door, the steel door in the kitchen, how do you open that?
I got that open a long time ago.
Oh.
Some bourgeois game merchant lived there. I don't know, 15 years ago. He left spare keys all over, and I took one. Then I saw her turn the light on one night in my scope.
He points toward the whirling in rags.
And he found use for it. A spare key, like the one hanging behind the Union Box window.
You wanted to punish her, so you killed him.
She practically breastfed that man. You wouldn't believe the things she let him do to her.
He shakes his head and stares at the ashes. She did deserve a good punishing. No! I'm not like that. I don't think like that. Men are insane. Shake your head. Say nothing. I'm gonna say men are insane. Because this is just me talking at this point.
The world is insane.
He raises his gaze. Something glimmers in there. Then it's gone. You had feelings for that woman.
There's nothing to hold on to. Only this. It's not enough.
The coals of his eyes glisten suddenly, like stones dripping with water. Is he crying?
Man needs to feel something else. In this fight, it helps if you have your eye on something there. It's weakness, I know.
There have been others?
Yes, over the years. It's not unproletarian to feel something.
Was that why you left the dried flowers behind her window?
No.
He starts to shake his head again, a sunflower on a withered stalk. Why then?
I don't really know. I was there one night and she was crying, like a child, in the corner of her room on the floor, like she does sometimes.
When was this?
The day after I killed him.
And you brought her Maybells?
Yes. I don't know why I do the things I do anymore.
You wanted to console her.
Maybe. I told you, I have holes in my brain now. I wouldn't just sit here waiting for you.
A sudden pang of rage.
If you came 10 years ago, I would have killed you.
He wipes his eye. So in conclusion, it wasn't about him, it was about her.
Her.
He repeats, staring at the ashes, then the reeds. There's a twitch in the corner of his eye.
It was about bitches.
Oh my god, Cuno! Her. It was about bitches.
Where is she, that Clasier? I haven't seen her there for days.
She got away. We don't know where she is. She got away, but she let us here first. She figured out someone was watching her from the sea fort. We arrested her. No, I'm not at liberty to say. I'll say she got away, but she let us here first.
Gone. I knew it. She kept staring into the scope this last week at the island, like she knew.
He sighs. Yeah, Cuno doesn't sugarcoat it. He tells it like it is.
She'd look at night, crying or smoking on the roof, staring right into me. It doesn't matter.
Midtown, across the Bay of Revachol. The oceanic wind washes 40-story towers. Above them, Lusanne's Central Aerodrome, a cocoon suspended in the sky by a web of suspension wiring, encircled by hybrid aircraft.
Look north.
On the platform, a young woman is withdrawing from amphetamines, barbiturates, and alcohol. Yet still, she smiles among the crowd, among the great ghosts of the city she's leaving, for another, far south, smaller, distant, hidden, not like the great chandelier she sees sparkle in the night below her. Streetlights, towers, tenements, and water, and across it, a dark strip of ruins, barely visible, if she didn't squint her eyes. He knew she knows. She was looking at the island, figuring it out, day by day, cigarette by cigarette.
That's why she was hanging out on the roof the whole time.
We can totally get more out of him. He's squealing.
Who knows what he's seen and done over the years? You could get more out of him. He likes talking. Enough. Take him in. Bend his arms behind his back and end this.
Hey there, Mischief. Welcome back to the stream. I have to say, I haven't seen Peep Show. I'm not up on that reference. Been looking at anything else you haven't liked?
A tragic comedy. Druggies, prostitutes, and rentiers.
A strange little engine seems to fire up in him again. It straightens his back. The familiar put of hatred. Detest pushes the cobwebs out of his eyes. Pushes the melancholy aside. He relishes it.
More specifically? Yeah, wait, we have more serious things to discuss. More specifically.
Specifically, the whole city is a charnel house. Stripped clean and draped in neon. But Martinez is the worst.
How come?
Because of the racists. Everyone is a racist in Martinez. It's their favorite thing to do in the whole world. Listening to race-themed radio shows. In the ruins, in their lorries.
He points inland. I mean, he's not wrong.
Pump full of steroids and Radio Revachol 92. Race this, race that. It's all sanctioned by that Social Democratic Union and the farce of a Social Democrat who runs it.
Mr. Clare.
Yes, the fly larva in his container. He let some nihilistic advertising yuppies erect a statue of Philippe III, a syphilitic murderer, on the town square, to spit on the working class.
Anything? Oh, no. Let him finish.
Not since the serfs of ancient Pericarnassus has history produced a more inert social class than the Martinez proletariat. The rest of Revachol at least pretends to rebuild. These people still live in ruins. Intense, like animals. Like those boom-boom morons on the ice.
Aww.
A pity they didn't drown in that tent of theirs.
Not Egghead. Keeps shaking his head with sorrow for the sight he missed. How dare he wish Egghead drown? How dare you, sir? Also, like, I find it ironic that he's, like, raging on the people in Martinez because it's, or, like, oh, like, they're living in the past. Dude, you are literally living in the ruins of, like, your past war. Like, you are in no position to be criticizing anybody for not being able to move on and rebuild. That all? I mean...
The worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht, licking her lips. The old whore's gone now. Her gun-toting porcelain men are dead. So, actually, no. The worst is that old cock parading around in his uniform.
That's very true.
All day. It's not enough that the racists and liberals are dancing on our graves. The old loyalist ghouls still parade the ruins too.
I agree.
Every morning he's there, while the parasites he fought to protect are off in Ozon, or Coyamoran, or some other island they built their palaces on, feeding on drugs and having sex with their own children.
Yeah. Okay then.
That's all the rich really want. Sex with their own children. Throughout history, even the royal bloodline of the suzerain, it's all just an excuse for them to have sordid sex. At least that old cunt, Frisell, is now dead. We did good when we pushed him.
He's
under
not gonna
that
let me
horse
intervene.
car. If only, in the 30s, those disco whores.
What follows is ominous mumbling. You cannot make out a single word. Hey, I'm of the disco era. Don't talk about the disco whores that way.
The disco whores are too much. Hatred shuts down his brain's language center, leaving only a nonsensical sputter. What was that about? Steroids? It piqued your interest. There was something about a statue and nihilistic advertising agency people. Might be worth investigating.
This I feel like is getting a little bit too running in circles, but we'll see where this goes. Disco whores?
Whores.
Is all he says. Even that word has to be pushed through his teeth with great force. The rage seethes too hard. That's me. And the racist on the gates, pumped full of steroids.
Yes, steroids. A racist on steroids.
You mean Measurehead, right? What's your opinion on him?
What is my opinion? You think the rich man has an opinion on this idiocy? Is the rich man on the radio telling you his opinion? No. The rich man's looking
he
at
does.
real
Well, he's already said he
estate,
hates
fiddling
Renee.
with kids, wading through the corpses.
Like he was making fun of Renee earlier, talking about, oh, stomping around in your uniform, pretending like you're hot shit.
Ha, yes, but he was there. Why was he there if you can't have an opinion?
Then why was he there?
Scratching away at the race question. You moral intern monkeys keep the conversation going on Channel 4. Helping the rich man conduct his swindle with this inanity. You think the rich man cares about your little race games? He rules the whole world, and he laughs at your moral soliloquies.
He stares into the dead embers. There was something about the statue on the roundabout, and syphilis.
Syphilis is a disease Philip III contracted in a whorehouse. The statue is an abomination.
Abomination.
The bacteria entered his brain and made him squander trillions on sparkling wine, cocainum, and monuments of himself. His son, Philip IV, the insane, contracted syphilis in the womb.
He breathes in with a wheeze of hatred.
That is technically possible, although Philippe III was not actually syphilitic. He was just mad.
And he still went on to govern Revachol for 25 years. We lost 2 million lives toppling that mode of government. And those grotesque statues, too. Hundreds of them.
But it's still there.
What a keen remark. Yes, it is, isn't it? It's still there. Do you know why?
Because you forgot to take it down. Because the king is holy and his statues are indestructible. Because the king is holy. Oh, to actually... But mean it ironically. Because cynical advertising yuppies erected a deconstructed version of it.
That's right. Some advertising cockroaches erected a cynical deconstruction of it. We tore it down with honest working-class plastic explosives. And there it is again.
He shakes his head in disgust.
Art is a bourgeois establishment. It's an affront to humanity. Every gallery should be bulldozed, and the artists should all be given 30 years of hard labor in Yekokata.
Ah! Another person says the term Yakokata.
Wait, the bullet hole in Philippe's heart.
Yakokata!
The statue had been shot. That was him.
Ooh. It's the place to be!
It had to be. He's already proven capable of taking a far more complicated shot from here.
It was you. You shot the statue. There was a bullet hole in his heart.
I did. A needless, sentimental gesture. I should have spared the bullet for a deformed monster of liberal capitalism. Shameful, really.
He's great. I love Egghead. That's it for the statue then, so tell me, Mr. Dross.
The fat union man let them put it there. Corrupt as he is. Probably got a fat check for it too. Shared with the law.
He keeps having opinions about the union's leadership.
You mentioned the union is social democratic, and Mr. Clare is a farce of a social democrat.
Another hideous disappointment. Unions are the real enemy. The true enemy of the proletariat. Placating the masses.
Disappointment. So personal. He displays a familiarity with the union's top brass.
Who's the disappointment? Everard Clare?
That deformed toad? I wouldn't expect him to wipe his own ass.
He probably can't.
I mean, the brains of the operation. The smart one.
Edgar.
You mean Edgar, Everard's brother?
He talks a big game about uprising and social base. They must have sent the smart one to some university in Le Jardin, where it's alienation this and hegemony that.
Which one, Everard or Edgar? I don't think I ever met Edgar. Were you, like, was there an opportunity to meet him and I just missed it? You talked to Edgar.
First against the wall with him.
He stopped poking at the ash now, just shakes his head.
The Clears know everything about Martinez. Of course they know him too. Maybe they asked him to.
Have you approached them?
I haven't approached anyone. I hid. It was Edgar who came to me.
Ooh, how did he know you were here? Oh. Oh, okay. Now it's coming together. Okay. All right. I think I'm getting this now. How did he know you were here?
He didn't just stumble in like an oaf. He figured it out. Some kids told him about a monster on the island. I told you, he has brains.
He points to the path leading to the tower.
Stepped right off the boat and walked down where you came. I even kept the door open for him. Thought he was a man of the left. Wouldn't rat me out. I was right about one of those things.
When was this?
20 years ago. Neither of them could walk now, could they? They were less fat then.
That's around the time the Clares came to power.
What did you talk about?
Edgar did the talking. Paid his respects like I were a fossil in a uniform. Offered platitudes about the struggle. Flaunted his pink degree. Even quoted Marzov. Never trust a social democrat who quotes Marzov. Oh, and charity too. They love their charity. Offered me blankets and social housing. I still have the gas cooker he brought.
And he let you be here.
Let me be here. The ZOC is an unlawful successor of the Commune of Revachol. We took this fortification from the Loyalists. Even the Clares understand this.
They let him be here. Understanding was a courtesy. But why such a courtesy?
Mr. Dross, did you kill the Crenel mercenary for the Clares to incite a riot?
You know why I killed that fucker, Dwat. As to Edgar, I'm not doing anything for that swine again.
Again, what have you done for him before?
Tried teaching him some Marzovian socioeconomics. They didn't stick. We parted ways.
He coughs.
Okay, he didn't do the hanged man for them.
Okay.
But he's insinuating something.
What was the deal between him and Edgar?
The connection comes to you like a splash of cold water. Dark, cold water.
20 years ago when you met Edgar, the Clares didn't run the Union yet, did they?
Hey.
A sputter from the old man.
He acknowledges it. Here we go. A twist behind the dark bend.
Who did?
That bourgeois cow. Tiffin Holly was her name. Licked the rich man's hand every time he came to town. Never seen a labor leader so hot on mutual cooperation. And money. She liked that too. That Holly was a real bridge builder and a deal maker.
His eyes glistened suddenly with hatred.
Bordering on sentimentality, it drips out of him. Tempered by something familiar to you. A familiar rage.
She was also a woman, wasn't she? Like that Classier.
She was. And she was real soft on those money men. Had a Barbara Muskova bag over her shoulder that she liked to bring to work.
And then she just disappeared.
Called in, they say. On the eve of battle. Ran away. Vanished like a piss stain.
He squints and smiles at the black logs.
No, that's not quite it, is it?
But did she? They say it was her daughter who called in for her. That wasn't her daughter, was it?
No, I guess it was not.
You could swear you see the embers glow again under the eyes on the dust. Under his eyes on the dust. Edgar had someone make the call. Why is that, Mr. Dross?
She couldn't make the call herself.
Here it is. The bend in the river.
Why?
Because she was dead.
How come?
Because the cow caught a bullet in her right lung. Fell into the canal, grasping her tit, and drowned. Or bled. Hard to say. It was a sloppy job, on a moving target. She was going home, waddling, dressed in yellow, drunk like she often was. The ruins are black around her, and she had a yellow leather bag under her arm. She tried to cross the canal, heading home to Grand Couronne or Betancourt, someplace like that, where they build those new bâtiments for the people who flourish in the hell around her, and the ruins.
You shot her.
Someone shot her. Or maybe the cow just fell. My memory is full of holes. All I know is...
Another big spike of rage. Different from the one he has for her.
nothing changed. Not in the material base, not in the hegemony. There was no uprising. Just words. The Union fizzled, sogged. Nothing came of it. Nothing.
Slippery fuck didn't keep his word.
The kid's been listening, mouth agape.
Now that sounds like you want me to testify in your charade of law. My days are numbered. Let them rot away in a moral intern cell. I've said all I will.
He coughs. But you did do it.
I saw it happen, and I liked it. That's all I have to say. I didn't live and fight for 40 years to end up as a collaborationist. I've heard it on Channel 8, 40 AM, Radio Revachol, late night.
That's a lot of radio listening for a guy who rages against the people living in town who also listen to the radio.
Everyone is a blobber in this world. Everyone betrays everyone. They're all already locked up for betrayal. The best ones, the ones with heart, were slaughtered, trampled.
He looks to the city.
The same old freezing hatred.
By the cock parading in his colorful uniform, you mean Renee.
Every fucking morning for 34 years.
Oh boy.
Throwing that ball. One ball against the other. I've always loathed that game. That is not a working class game. I don't
little
care
bit.
what they say on Radio June.
Why, he doesn't like petanque?
Royalist ghouls played like it was life itself. Click, clack across the water each day. And that uniform, like a parrot plumage. I won't even mention that he's a traitor to his race. A petanque maniac race traitor.
I'm gonna let him he's gonna do whatever he's gonna do.
I remember him. I remember him from La Noce. Not him personally, his make and model. There were tens of thousands of them. I thought we took them all out before the liberals came to their rescue. We missed one, that one.
With a shaky finger, he points to the city, toward the crater near the plaza where a lonely pine tree stands.
There doesn't seem to be a single
Yeah.
person under the pine today. Not even Gaston. Alone.
There's no one there. Oh no.
Fat and plump,
Oh.
like a pheasant. Just begging to be popped off. Please, Mr. Truss, shoot me.
What? He didn't shoot. No. Did he? No, he was a good one.
He whispers with such predatory hunger. It borders on longing.
No, he didn't. Okay. You'd like to kill him?
Not yet. I like to look at him strut around.
Oh, he's
place
still
the
talking about
crosshair
Renee.
on his medals, right on his face, and just fiddle the trigger. Think about it. Let the bomb melt in my mouth.
Sometimes Cuno likes to look at the baggie before he does it. Just look at that fat baggie.
Kuno, shut up. I love you, but shut up.
He is a juicy bonbon, that one. A real treat for the black day. The blackest. When I put that gun in my own mouth, I think, nah, don't waste it. Put this lead in that cock, Renee. For the boys he killed. And then I look at him throw those balls, and I suddenly feel
I don't think he knows. He lets out a wistful sigh.
better. I even hid one bullet, so I'd always have one for him. Haven't seen him around lately, strutting around. Must be down with arthritis. I hope it hurts like hell. I hope he sweats blood.
Newsflash, he's dead.
Hearing it may destabilize him. You sure you've gotten everything from him?
I think so. Renee is dead. He died of old age a couple of days ago.
No,
Yes.
I waited too long. I waited too long, and now he's dead?
If he really wanted to kill him so bad, he would have done. There must have been 1,000 black days on these islands. His health ailing.
You had 1,000 chances to kill him.
And I blew them all. What does it matter now? He's gone. Ancient dust.
You cared about him.
All human beings care about each other. I cared for seeing his head explode. Now, God damn this world.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
The old communard says, staring at the ground, seemingly to the island you're on. Are you okay, Mr. Dross? To go on?
You think I haven't seen people die? It's all I've seen them do. Fuck and die. All the other plans we had. To love. To colonize the Pale. It's all fucked.
It is, yeah. Yeah. Drossmans.
He's not okay. This is just another black day in a row of black days. Something strange is keeping him together, making him endure.
I'm glad we talked about this. Now,
Glad we talked about what?
another erratic gesture. He's trembling. Want to ask again about the people you don't like.
His lip curls into a
Or
sneer.
not.
Glad we talked about what?
Alright, guys. Yosef Lilianovich Dross, you're under arrest for the murder of Ellis Kortenar.
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
This terror, the sum of all the uncontrollable movements and mood swings he's been exhibiting. The wind picks up. The silence on the water is broken all around you. Little shivers of waves appear.
It's not. This is gonna end terribly. Your wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officer on the scene will be used against you by the prosecution. He looks around, confused. You will be provided legal counsel within 1 week and must face court in 44 days.
Do you understand?
Do you understand, sir?
No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He looks at the reeds, eyes full of terror.
He's sweating.
Yeah, he's shutting down.
Beads are forming on his forehead.
Yes, I've been told that apparently I got the weird one where I'm with Cuno and I'm not with Kim, my husband, but this has led to an interesting exchange. He's sweating, beads are forming on his forehead.
Pupils are dilated too.
It's levity.
Eyes getting blacker and blacker.
No, he got shot, he's in the hospital, he's not dead, he's on the mend. Somehow I'm okay, despite being shot multiple times, but Kim needs to be in the hospital. Yes, he's Kim Mortal.
We don't need your permission. We do need to talk about that boat, though. How are we gonna take him?
Oh, okay, I'm gonna roll perception, we need it, yeah.
There it is, to your north, as it has been since you came to the coast. The reeds whisper, stalks rubbing against each other. But then, in the middle of it,
What?
something completely different. It sounds like a bow, very slowly being drawn against the strings of a violin.
Oh no.
A very small violin, made of reeds and rushes.
Maybe there is room for 3 on the boat.
Shh, Kuno, do you hear that?
What?
What a farce. What are you talking about? Is this really us?
Your skin crawls.
Shivers. Oh no. What's happening?
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb, to then just stand there, moving its scythe-like arms in ghostly silence.
Oh my god. Guys! We found it! It's here! It's real! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, okay. Alright. We found the Insulindine Phasmid! It's there! It's moving! There's a Phasmid! Oh my god! It's here! Lena would be freaking out. Oh god. I'm just gonna blink.
It's still there. An unfolding mechanism
Oh my
of
God.
reed-like chitin, hovering in place.
What is that?
What are you talking about?
The old man looks at the reeds, then at you. The giant stick insect!
There's nothing there.
He looks confused.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head.
Oh, it's so unsettling.
You feel your legs shaking under you and your gun hand move to your holster.
No, I'm not
to grab
shooting
your
it.
gun.
There it is, I see it!
Tell me what you see, damn it. I can't make out one small thing in the reeds.
Cuno, can you see it?
Yeah, I can fucking see it.
Yes! That's my boy.
Thank God. If he can see, then maybe you're not insane.
Man, I wish Kim was here. He didn't believe it. He didn't believe it, and it's here. Ah.
What that means, it's really there.
Oh my
spinning
god.
slowly, in absolute silence. Its limbs long and slender.
Oh my god.
Be very careful.
The kid whispers, then takes a step toward the giant arthropod. No, don't approach it. Leave it alone. I know, my husband's not here to see this. Yes, save. Holy crap. Can I approach it? I can approach it.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away from you. Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks. The hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It says something else in a lower pitch.
97%. I gotta do it. 97. Let's do this. Laid the pheromone on thick. I did. I have her childhood experience. Come on. Yes.
Slowly, with your breath held, you take 2 small steps toward the Phasmid. The creature lets out a series of ultrasonic clicks that swarm
Yes!
around your head like swallows. Like laughter, a sort of happiness. Sweat drips from your brow, soaking your chest. You reek of it, your chemicals. The tracheal system on the creature's abdomen expands in front of you to take in and expel air. It's smelling you. Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs. The head of the creature is crowned by reeds, and its eyes are like small droplets of water.
Oh my god. Okay, guys. Oh god. Do it. Yeah, like I swear she said it wasn't that big. This is a massive one. I'm gonna raise my hand slowly. It may rip my hand off. I don't know.
The insect stops its stridulation, seeming to observe you. Below its crown of reeds, little pinprick eyes detect motion, glittering. The world stands still around you. Suddenly, there is silence. No, stop. Be afraid.
No, shut up, Half-Light. Oh god, wait, it's... Oh, guys, what do I do? But it stopped its little music. Oh. It's gonna rip my hands off. It's just gonna straight up eat me, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna raise my other hand.
As you do, the invertebrate comes to life, its limbs moving independent of each other. as if each has a mind of its own. They are white, like stalks of porcelain, knitting above you, praying to you.
Wait, that's right. Pray. Don't pray to me. I'm nothing. Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna... Don't pray to me, I'm nothing.
The reed creature does not stop its stridulations. It towers above you, parting the reeds it emerged from. Tuft-like structures still rustle on its joints.
Perhaps it is preparing to eat its god.
I mean, that... It's smelling me.
This is so sick. It likes you.
The kid's mouth is agape.
The insect's head is crowned with reed-like scales,
God.
the shape of seed heads. They rustle as the air moves. The ventricles at its abdomen continue expanding, like lunglets.
Breathing you in, your sour, greasy semiochemicals on the breeze.
Hello, I'm Harry. I don't really know who I... do I want to introduce myself this way? What do you guys think? Should I introduce myself or should I just disengage at this point? I'm worried at this point it's gonna eat me. But it's the end of the game, so I mean... Hello, I'm Harry. I don't really know who I am.
No reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth, along with what appears to be some kind of foam. The stridulations of its limbs continue all around you.
Stand on your tiptoes and look more closely.
You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature, on its segmented lower lip. It looks to be foaming, slowly. The foam is white, then yellowish.
Ooh, Cuno, it's foaming.
Whoa. Maybe it's poison. Fucking hell.
The kid watches you apprehensively.
The foam slowly turns a darker shade,
Oh, Lord.
like burnt caramel, as the insect moves its mouth parts, masticating. The little bubbles begin to burst, one by one.
Oh, I'm uncomfortable now. Guys, can you give me a boost? Just in case. Inland Empire, that's... Psi boost. Okay. Alright, guys. I would really like it if this thing told me what it was doing, because I am terrified. This is a nightmare. Oh, boy. I don't know what is happening. Let's go. I'm gonna fail this one.
I exist.
I exist.
Oh, boy. Oh, God. I exist too. I'm a detective. Is this a dream? I wasn't sure if I would get it either. I would reload, honestly. But, what exactly are you? I have to say... No. I exist too.
Tell me what it's like for you.
Not great. It's a wonderbar. I'm ill, if I tell you. Oh, God. Guys, help me. I don't know. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm talking to a bug. I'm talking to a giant bug that is the size of an elephant. Alright. Oof. Alrighty. Oof. It's wonderbar.
Yes, holy is the Lord of hosts, and all the earth is filled with his glory. Now, I will tell you what it's like for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images, a kind of darkness, being intruded upon, transient, dim,
It's a feature.
moist,
I intruded upon... Oh, intruded upon by what?
shapes of plants and animals, and internal sensations, a swarm of sounds, tiny vibrations on the inside of my forearms, all speak of complexities totally beyond my understanding.
Man, solving this mystery... like... No, there's an Insulindian Phasmid in front of me.
I am at the end of a narrow funnel.
Oh boy.
Weightless. So light. It only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul. And if I did, it would never ache.
You're the type of animal I would like to be. I'm glad to be me, an incredibly sensitive instrument. The fuck is happening to me right now? I'd like to say something a bit more artistic than this last one, as much as I'm, like, feeling option 3 in my soul right now. I'm glad to be me, an incredibly sensitive instrument.
Few of us can begin to imagine the horror of you, with all of creation reflected in your forebrain. It must be like the highest of hells, a kaleidoscope of fire and writhing glass. Eternal damnation, even when you're sleeping. And when you wake,
Yep.
you carry it around on your neck, with eyes open that cannot help but swallow more behind the mirror. I
Yeah.
feel great, mute empathy for you.
It's hell. I changed my mind. I want to be you. It was very disorienting at first, but I'm keeping my shit together.
That must be incredibly hard.
It is.
The Arthropods are in silent and meaningless awe of you. Know that we're watching. When you're tired, when the vision spins out of control, the insects will be looking on, rooting for you.
Yeah, like, that's a very good point. I was saying that, like, while our conversation with our sniper is very much like the sum of the political points made in the game up until now, in sort of like a very dark and jaded way, this is very much like the culmination of the philosophical themes, where it's just very much like, hey, you're doing you. Like, you're doing your best, and we're rooting for you, buddy. That was a very spot-on way of describing it. Man.
And when you fall, we will come to raise you up. Bud from you, banner-like, blossom from you and carry you apart in a sky funeral, in honor of your passing. But not me, because I'm just a leaf eater.
Aww. I'm a detective.
So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect?
The killer. Also that. The killer.
He's in a bad state, deteriorating fast now. He thinks I am beneficial to him, but I am not. I only quicken his deterioration.
You're destroying him.
Very slowly, and only because he won't go away. It is meant to keep them from noticing me, to interfere with the picture in your head. But he has looked at me for too long, and I am destroying him.
Is this a dream? What is happening?
No, you're awake. I am real. Light is forming me. This is real.
Where does this come from? All this, around us, the world.
Not even the birds know that. Not even the water lily.
We need to know. Perhaps it's sent to us by a god. Then all we can do is beat our fists against it day after day with no answer.
You can also eat it. It is a leaf. You can put it in your mouth. Yum yum. Or read.
No, something this big and freaky is not allowed to be cute. Thought he might be on drugs, really, maybe. Maybe, yeah.
Wait, so
So you look like a reed, but you eat reeds?
Yes, they don't mind.
Have you actually eaten another reed, Phasmid?
Yes.
Oh.
I once cloned myself and ate the little ones. It was winter, and I woke up at the wrong time. It was an accident.
What exactly are you?
I am an unknown species of the order Phasmodia, endemic to the Insulandian Insula. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight, masquerading as the reeds, molding, cloning myself.
Yeah, it happens.
Unfolding at night to play with trash bins and boys.
Like, the voice is cute, and it's just like, and the way it speaks is adorable, and it's just like...
it may have unknown, dangerous biochemical characteristics that help it maintain its camouflage.
Yeah, Can't let them get out of control.
No, no one believed I exist. Almost no one. Until you came, detective. Dripping off blood that smells like strawberries. Across the calm sea. The first in 1,000 years.
Okay, I'm gonna read this because that was obviously the wrong audio file.
I went unnoticed by the first settlers and the land surveyors of the suzerain, also by the soldiers of the revolution and the officials of the occupation. Even the Seminoles Islanders who came here first, but did not stay, have not seen me.
I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions until
Just a couple,
I was accidentally discovered by a detective of the citizen militia in Reverchol, district of Martinez, March 51.
Are you poisonous?
Yes, I do not have a starter display, so I use a neurodegenerative element to aid in camouflage. Do not worry. It is only destructive over long periods of time.
Oh, that's what it is.
The deserter. He's been here for a long time.
That's insane.
No, you are.
Yep.
The moral of our encounter is, I am a relatively medium life form, while it is you who are a total extreme madness. A volatile senior nerve system, ominously new to the planet. The Pale too came with you.
Oh.
No one remembers it before you. The Nidarians do not. The radially symmetrics do not. There is an almost unanimous agreement between the birds and the plants that you are going to destroy us all.
Wait, the Pale is human-made?
It is a nervous shadow cast into the world by you,
Huh.
eating away at reality. A great, unnatural territory. Its advent coincides with the arrival of the human mind.
I don't have that kind of power.
You're a violent and irrepressible miracle. The vacuum of cosmos and the stars burning in it are afraid of you. Give me enough time, you will wipe us all out and replace us with
Yeah.
nothing. Just by accident.
How?
We suspect it will be something like the oxygen holocaust that wiped out anaerobic life 2.6 billion years ago, when organisms first started breathing. Only
Yep. Put that on my tombstone.
Instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no trees that eat thoughts.
Worse how?
everything your eyes touch
Oh, God.
is back there, behind the nose mirror. What if you blink? Are we still here? Please don't blink. What if you misplace us all one day, or just forget?
Have I always thought this way?
No, you're only thinking it now. This is a revelation.
But I want to blink and undo 12 billion years of matter expansion. I mean, that does not surprise me at all. This is the gloaming I've been waiting for, ever since I woke up in the hotel room. I've already forgotten the whole world once, when I drank too much. I will be extra careful not to blink, stick insect. Don't worry.
Please be. Or one day, one of you will close your eyes and sigh, and open them to see that none of this ever existed.
Cuno, am I having a violent epileptic seizure?
Doesn't look like you're spazzing out. Cuno knows all about seizures.
What does it look like?
You're just staring at the giant insect.
I think I'm having a vision about the final fate of mankind.
Cool. So's Cuno. Cuno's also having a vision of a giant insect. And it's real. Back off before it eats you.
It's not gonna eat me. I have to say goodbye now. I have no more thoughts. That was all.
No, there is one more.
No, there are no more thoughts. Of all the creatures I've met, you are the kindest. Oh no. Of all the creatures I've met, you are the scariest. Of all the creatures I've met, you are the most beautiful. Oh, I'm gonna say you are the kindest.
Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you. That woman. Turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. Do it for the working class.
Huh. I will try.
She was middle class. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
What kind of conversation am I having with this bug?
As you're turning away, the Phasmid mirrors your movements,
boy.
stepping on the water.
Oh, wow.
The long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface.
Like, I don't know what I was expecting to happen tonight. It wasn't that. And there it goes. Yeah, like...
And just like that, it's gone, skating away across the sea's calm mirror like a skipping stone, leaving nothing
Cuno!
but circles on the water.
Oh, I'm so happy this happened too. Like, this is amazing.
And something under it, in the place it stood, bobbing there, among the reeds, a collection of items.
It's gone. Between those reeds there. Fucking hell, it can...
What's in the water?
The fuck? Is that ceramic? And more stuff? Like a nest in the reeds? We should peep it. Fucking hell.
What now? Yeah, presents!
What now?
The old man behind you says suddenly. He puts his hands into the ash. It's dirty and black.
In some kind of strange, semi-catatonic state.
Yeah, Grandpa's not looking so good. We need to check on him.
Okay, but first... Ooh, Fairweather T500 helmet. Rifle scope. I got it! Her passport. Alright, guys. I gotta look at some of these things. Alright. Got some interactables here. Well, actually, I want to look at these new clothes I just picked up. Pug-eyed ceramic helmet was in the Phasmid's nest. It still has some reeds sticking out of it, and it smells of seawater, but it's otherwise wearable. If not exactly comfortable, putting it on feels scary somehow. I got this stuff. Oh, yeah, I bought that. Pinball maker's coat. Ooh. Intersolary suit jacket. Alright, let's look at her passport.
This passport, issued by the Sovereign Republic of Oranje, is issued to a black-haired woman called Katarzyna Alazie. Clausia's hidden documents from the empty boy. She said the false passport would be for Anouk Maya Smith.
Look at the photo.
It's Clausia, with short black hair and glasses. She looks boyish, younger somehow.
What was this doing in the Phasmid's nest?
Fuck if I know. Maybe it's collecting shit. Like an octopus can get, like, curious.
It says Katarzyna Alazie.
Okay, so what? Loop Cuno in on this?
Katarzyna Alazie was supposed to be her real name, where Clausia comes from. Remember?
Why you
God damn
lying? She told me it was a real name, and it isn't this. It isn't even the name she said would be on here.
Cool. Got lied to. Double lied to. I get it. You cops need the Cuno on stuff like this. No one lies to the Cuno.
He nods with a stern and serious expression. What's her real name, then?
Cuno's gonna say, it's not any of the things you think it is. Cuno'd have to get deep into this shit. But whatever it is, you got played here, that's for sure.
Yep.
The girl on the passport looks at you with no answer. She is not Katarzyna Alazie, or Anouk Maya Smith, or Clausia. That much is sure.
Alright. Well, mystery solved. In a way. Alright. Come on, old guy. We gotta get you out of here.
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
Something is very wrong with him now.
Sir, how could you not see the Phasmid?
See.
Stares at the reeds and falls silent. Mr. Dross?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring.
Ooh,
Black
after.
eyes glazed over
After I'm done the
and
game.
bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking.
Ooh. I'll have to check that out. Thank you for the suggestion, Mishtef.
Like an addict of some terrible substance.
Snap your fingers, wave your hand in front of his eyes.
A light shiver passes him, followed by nothing. His hands are trembling, and he breathes slowly. The boy waves his hand in front of the old man's face. The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Oh,
There's
boy.
no other response.
Yeah, This fried him. We gotta bring him to a doctor. Good news, this solves our boat and Piggy's problem. He's not going anywhere. He's trapped here.
What happened to you, Mr. Dross?
He's old and fried. Cuno's seen this, like, after a massive bender. Cuno's dad.
Oh, he stops mid-sentence. I think it's the Phasmid.
Yeah, and then there's that shit. Gramps couldn't take it. It was too much.
Quite a few things about that health check you did on him make sense now.
He couldn't see it, Cuno. It's just the reads for him. Before, when I evaluated his state, he seemed strangely animated. I think he's addicted to that thing. Could it be there's something hormonal in his relationship to the Phasmid? I talked to the Phasmid. It said it's destroying him.
Talked, huh? You
Well-
sure it didn't have a strange effect on you? You looked like hypnotized?
Well, maybe. Anyway, it's only trying to remain unseen. The degradation is a side effect.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know what degradation means.
Oh.
And I don't know about getting close to it like that.
Yeah,
And
could cough
staring
back
at
up.
it for 5 minutes. You're one crazy cop.
Well, could be there's something hormonal in his relationship to the Phasmid.
You mean like horny?
No, shut up, Cuno. Yes, he seemed a little off for a man of his age. No. Sure.
I mean, he was pairing on that Clausier party lady weirdly hard. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, the writing is amazing. Yes, he's addicted to that thing.
Like, hooked on the lightning.
Oh. Shared internal focalization. Ah. That's really interesting. Huh. Well, we appreciate your insight on this, just because it's like, it's a cool way of storytelling in this, but like, obviously I don't have your educational background to analyze it. Yeah, inside out for adults. He has displayed addict behavior and not just to painkillers.
True. He's got those gern eyes, doesn't he?
Before, when I evaluated his state, he seemed strangely animated.
Yeah, Cuno knows hobos, and Cuno has never seen a hobo sharp like this after so many years of hoboing.
Perhaps this animation is induced by something in the Phasmid.
Yeah, because look at him now. Not so sharp, is he? And it's gone. Left.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's like, kept him going. Like the drink and the lightning keep my old man.
Oh, Cuno. He couldn't see it, Cuno. It's just the reads for him.
How? Like, it's pretty fucking huge. How?
No response.
Maybe this is how the Phasmid has stayed hidden all these years.
Then how the fuck did we see it? Oh wait, the longer it's there, like it needs time to sink in, and if you spend time with it.
You forget it's there.
Yo, you ever seen a giant fucking insect?
He's been here for a long time. Who knows how much of it isn't... How much of it in... Who knows how much of it in its company?
Yeah, you see that too? Got a little jumpy there, didn't you? I know that vibe. I'm off me lightning too.
We're all coming down. We found some things in the Phasmid's nest, Mr. Dross.
He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should.
Hey there, Raja Perkele. Welcome back to the stream. Show him the ceramic helmet.
Nothing. Just dull staring. Not even rage left, wherever he is. The last embers have gone out.
Oh.
The war is over.
I can't believe that helmet, man. I kicked it into the fucking ocean and it washed up here. Oh, do you think the Phasmid brought it here?
He squints looking around, showing the passport.
No reaction. His
Yeah.
breathing is slow, and he appears very old all of a sudden. Around 80. This is an old man. At
Yep.
last. No longer a tin soldier, but the broken down remains of a man.
Alright, how about the scope?
I lost.
You lost it, Mr. Dross?
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and white stripes.
Hey, you took the shot, bang, and got rid of the evidence. Bug brought it back. Sound about right?
I guess?
Silence. Not even a sigh. You've gotten all you will out of this poor being.
I'm gonna let you rest now, Mr. Dross.
The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched and his mouth open. The blacks of his eyes are receding. His pupils are returning to normal. The strength is all gone out of him. Just frail old bones in a sack of tracksuit trousers and a windbreaker.
Hang tight.
Yeah, old man, hang tight. Let's slowly start shuffling off Death Island, okay? We're about done here.
He looks to the flak tower. Wow. Well, alright. I guess, we got a good old Death Island. Yep, we gotta make our way back. Actually, I didn't look over this way. I don't even know if there's anything over this way. What's on Candy Apple Island? Apes, but they're not as big. Oh, gotta go this way. Oh boy. Alright. Wait. Where's the doorway? Ah, crud. Oh boy. I forgot how I got over here. Oh gosh, where's the door? Oh no. Shoot. Where's the door? Is it down there? Yeah, it's down there, isn't it? Oh, shoot, it was right back. It's just over there. Alright. I will find my way back. Here we go. Wait, nope. There we go. There it is. Because it doesn't look like a door. Okay. I found it. Oh. So I guess we gotta head out. Nope. That's ominous. Just a random save file there. One more door. Alright. Yeah, there's nothing else. Just want to make sure I wasn't missing anything. This was a lot.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
It just was a matter of a bunch of coincidences culminating to one big explosion. Like, I feel like that can be used to describe a lot of things. I'm okay with, like, I'm fine with how the case was. The Phasmid was just like the friggin', like the cherry on top. Love it. 10 out of 10. Gimme more. Love it. This leads to the depot in Land's End.
Cool fucking chain.
What do you think it was used for?
Fuck does Cuno know? Cuno would use it to bring shit to the island.
Finished thought. Alright, I guess we're heading
The
back.
skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Oh yeah? We did good shit here, detective.
Yes, we did. My junior detective.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get
Fuck
in.
does Cuno know?
The ride back is uneventful and quiet, but for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Who's there? Who's...
Look what the tide brought in.
The man with the... says the man without sunglasses. Suddenly his expression changes and he tilts his head.
What is that? Phone AC?
No.
What's with all the performance gear? Are you back in high school?
Hey, don't... Don't insult the drip, man.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to what you've just seen. This is the man with sunglasses from the
Yeah.
Roman rags. But where are his sunglasses?
And wait, you're the man with the sunglasses.
That's right. And you're bleeding.
Ah, forget about all this. There's a giant...
We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
Points at you with both hands. No one else seems bothered by my found gear.
Bothered by it? Harry, you're a goddamn cop. They're afraid of you.
Yes, I am a goddamn cop.
Actually, are you? Are you still a cop? There's so much disco going on, it's hard to tell.
That doesn't sound like a problem to me.
Vic, calm down.
Kuno, you still have my back, right?
Widow Pig's here.
Oh, he nods to you, then straightens his back. Who are you people?
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstein. I believe we've met on several occasions.
What are you doing here?
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic Kumar.
Oh.
And this is your special task force. Or what's left of it.
Oh my.
Special Consultant Trent Heidelstein, Patrol Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
The kid's about to say he's Cuno.
Wait, elbow him in the ribs. Let him.
Task force. Cool. On the Cuno. We just came from the fucking island.
He points to the C4 behind him.
Listen, Cuno.
The man assesses the kid like a strike team leader about to kick in a door.
Harry and I are old friends. From way back. Mind letting us have a moment? Won't be long. I just need to talk to Harry about some of the things I think he's done wrong lately.
I've done nothing wrong ever in my life.
Good luck with that. Sounds like you're in some shit.
Shut up, Kuno. What is this about?
Ari, we want to help you. Trent, I believe this is where you come in?
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science. My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
And let me excuse myself from this situation.
No, Trent. It's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
Shit kid. What an interesting moniker.
I know, right? The Wompty-Dumpty-Dum guy. What's a shit kid?
You. Shit kid, that's you.
Maybe you've deserved it.
How did you know I was here?
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
I didn't fuck him over. I gave him a great karaoke performance. I got him a new stuffed bird after breaking the first one. I've done so much for that man. Oh no. I need Kim here to help me. After all that Sylvie's stuff, he betrays me.
Shit, kid. He didn't betray you. He just told us the direction you went in. Who's Sylvie?
Ooh, Sylvie's the girl I hooked Guard up with. I did that and saved his establishment.
Strange. He didn't mention that. In fact, the establishment didn't look saved at all. There was a giant aerograffito in front of the building. It was on fire.
It was this one, junior delinquent. Yeah, I lit it on fire. It was a poetic gesture.
I knew it. Didn't I tell you, Trump? I told you it was our shit kid.
The line is from Lou Giatton's Mirova 82, isn't it? About girl-child communism, the titular returning character to ghost the apparition of... Good choice, Harry.
He is correct. It was the Seraillese poet Lou Giaton who, in the 50s of the last century, composed her.
Don't encourage him, Trump.
Okay.
Okay. You aren't the man with sunglasses at all. You're not even blonde.
Guilty as charged. I heard you lost your mind and your memory. I wanted to see if it was true.
It is.
And it was. Good work, Harry. You're insane now. There's one less person for me and everyone else to rely on.
He was too sarcastic for you to realize who he was.
Actually, I suspected something was off. Maybe if you hadn't been so sarcastic, I would have realized I knew you. I don't like being lied to. Okay, I had that coming.
I'm clinically depressed, Harry.
Oh.
Sorry if I wasn't in the mood to butter you up after you told us to fuck off.
Actually, I suspected something was off.
Did you? Or did you literally not recognize my face? We've been partners for how long, Harry? Don't answer that. You don't remember.
Absolutely no idea. 100 years?
Maybe. You never told me you're not the horse-faced woman. Oh no, that feels mean.
Lieutenant, my name is not horse-faced woman. It's Judith Minot. I was assigned to your unit 2 months ago. I thought we were friends.
We're still friends, I just have a stupid head. Patrol Officer Minot, glad to make the acquaintance. Let's put the past behind us. I'm truly sorry.
Okay, you're my commanding officer. I really want to respect you. I want us to have a normal relationship.
That will never happen, Jude.
Aw.
He's the rudest man on earth. He's the reason why the rest of us have to take sensitivity training. And I hate sensitivity training.
But I'm a feminist now. So Trant Hadelstrom turns out to be special consultant Trant Hadelstrom?
Yes, I'm Trant Heilerstein.
Oh,
I
stop.
never said I wasn't Trant Heilerstein.
Wait, so what was up with the kid then?
Mikael? Mikael is my son.
His son? What a joke. Everyone is lying to you.
Oh yeah? Where the fuck is your son now, special consultant? Oh yeah? What was up with the interesting history? Spying on me?
No, I was just interested in the Feld building and the Martinez beachhead. And Mikael wanted to see Martinez. It was a coincidence.
Okay, I got it.
Again, I was asked to share my take on some of the more fringe academic theories developed in Königstein in the 30s. For example, partial psychotraumatic amnesia, group personality theory.
He's here to see if you're insane. He's smart. Let's move on.
Duped again. No one who's who they say they are.
Duped? Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk, and you won't be duped so easily.
Gardener, scab leader, this. Turn to Cuno. Tell me at least you are who you said you were.
Fuck, pig. The name's Cuno, not Cuno. It's lamer. My name's lamer than I said it was. Just try not to shit yourself, please.
You mentioned a task force.
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
Refresh my memory. Who else is in this?
Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn Major Crimes Unit. There's you, me, Jude, Trant fucking Heidelstam, and Guillaume Bevy.
I'm technically just a civilian advisor.
Oh, shut up, Trant.
Fuck you. You're part of this shit show.
Oh, yeah, first, who's Guillaume Bevy?
Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Bevy is a police reporter who joined our team.
Oh.
He was really good. Then he left, because he lost faith in your ability to lead the unit. Other people have left too. Good, smart people. People we won't get back. Only me and this really patient patrol officer are still here.
Oh, no.
And Trant, because I'm forcing him to stay.
Oh, boy. So I've gotten a really bad ending.
Is this Guillaume Bevy blonde and partial to sunglasses?
See? There. He's getting it. I was impersonating him. Look at me, I'm G Baby. It was going to be funny. But then
Oh,
we really
no.
did have brain damage. So, not so much anymore.
He sincerely thought it was going to be amusing
Oh,
for
no.
both of you.
Okay, so what does the unit do?
Do? It's a major crimes unit. We clear the desk of cases so Precinct 41 doesn't look like the worst station in town. We're shit here now, Harry. Because of you.
So where have you been all this time?
Where have we been? We've been fucking off as far as I remember.
He crosses his arms.
You told us to fuck off. You said we are cramping your style. You're detective god. Fuck everything. All will burn. Detect or die. And you were probably right too. I would have never let you abduct a kid and take him on a creepy boat trip in the middle of fucking March.
I mean, yeah.
You talking about Cuno? Major Cuno wasn't abducted, you fucking fat dink. Fuck out of here.
All will burn, Satellite Officer Vicmar. Make no mistake about it. Why didn't you detect or die then? Why would you leave a literal police god? I said all those things. I'm not like that anymore.
Sure. You're not a superstar law official. Talk on the town is your Guillaume Le Million reincarnate. I know this shit. Nothing has changed.
None of this is ringing any bells.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, e-solar, pal, and so on.
Yeah.
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also
I'm
mine
fine.
with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
Wait, socioeconomically? You think I'm so poor I lost my memory?
Not when you phrase it like that. But I don't think critical theory. I know everyone thinks this is far-fetched pink academia, but still, I don't think it should be off the table here.
What? He lost his memory because of capitalism?
No, not like that. I'm not talking for Hereford's school here. But Harry, I asked you, what do you think happened?
I drank so much I lost my memory, and I'm now slowly recovering it. I made it all up. It was a fantasy, a stupid joke. I know what I am. It might have something to do with an anomaly in the church, a 2mm hole in the world. I am a highly experimental detective. This was a method I used to solve the case. Something so sad happened to me that I couldn't be me anymore. It was a defense mechanism. Capitalism. Capitalism fucked me beyond all recognition. Trant is right. Oh, I'm gonna say something so sad happened to me that I couldn't be me anymore. It was a defense mechanism.
Psychotraumatic amnesia? Trant? I can go for that. Shit, kid is a broken man. Always has been. Who isn't? I know I am. But you know what? I keep my shit together.
Nah,
also,
lucky you.
I know a person can't wipe their own mind, however traumatic it gets. That doesn't happen. You're lying. Or insane. Or both.
Yeah.
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before.
I have?
Yes, a couple of times.
Oh.
After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case, the other when we looked into that mural.
So you don't remember not remembering. Beautiful.
Lovely.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect? Look at the sensory input here.
He gestures toward the scenery.
Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for its end.
Okay, Trant, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless.
Aww.
I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
Garbage can opener of the world. Yep, that's me. I'm ready to lead again. Line detective is good for now. He's wrong. I'm too far gone for work. Fuck all of you. I don't want to be in your unit. What now? Absolutely useless. Line detective is good for now.
For now? I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the potty? Or do we need to get him on a disability pension?
They can keep that pension. You're rock solid. You can put your clothes on hard.
What now?
Now, nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Really?
No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to our motor carriage?
Oh.
Why is it there?
About that. Oh boy. Hold on. In the ocean? Fainted. It was stolen by Jacob Her. I drove it into the ocean when I was drunk. I thought the killer would be underwater. He wasn't. Tequila Sunset. I also jumped the canal, by the way. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing there.
So refreshing. It just admits it. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property. That's coming out of everyone's payslip.
Oh, catching up with me.
It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
I got my badge right here.
He squints at it, suspiciously, trying to ascertain if it's not a blue can
Come on.
or a piece of vine.
Okay, and your gun?
What is it with all these material objects?
My gun's right here.
Phew, he has it. I thought it was in the ocean.
Yeah, I've got quite a
You're
bit of money.
drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone.
I didn't lose my gun, I have my gun. So it doesn't even matter that I found my gun? I'm not drunk, I haven't started drinking yet. So what, I've had a little drink. I tried not to, but I can't work as well without it. Oof. No, I'm not gonna do that. No. What do you guys think? Should I get the feeling he's gonna shoot me if I show him the gun again. Because it's gonna be like, you lost your gun? Oh boy.
We're
I
not
haven't.
talking about the fucking gun anymore. We're talking about the vaporized cloud of ethanol coming from your mouth.
So it doesn't even matter that I found my gun? But I've had a little drink.
A little drink? You smell like a corpse. I'm downwind and I can barely breathe. You smell like shit.
It's the pheromones for the Insulindian Phasmid, which, by the way, did pay off.
You let a suspect escape, Harry. Classier is something. Because you were too drunk to assess a flight risk.
That
We've
wasn't.
read the reports. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
Classier. She was some kind of spy from the Occident, specially trained. Not taking her in was the right thing to do. She gave a vital clue that led us to the island. Okay, I got duped there. She pulled one on me. Yes, I let her go as an act of mercy. That's just a small detail in a huge case you know nothing about. That doesn't matter. None of it does. We are looking at the oxygen holocaust times a quadrillion. I've come to know the final fate of man and the universe. I'm not doing that one. She gave us a vital clue that led us to the island.
Oh, well. If she was nice. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect, who also escaped.
Well,
yeah, Ruby something. Or the fact that you're Evrard Claire's little peony now, doing I don't know what for him. That small-time stuff, that's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote. Compared to the 7 people who were gunned down, the streets are literally red with blood. Lieutenant Kitsuragi is barely clinging to life in the hospital. Harry, it was fucking mass murder.
I'm not happy about that either.
Yo, I'm gonna stop you right there, fuckface. It's Cuno time.
I know this is bad. I did everything I could. The company had hired unvetted.
No, you've explained enough, pig. Cuno takes care of this shit now.
Come on, Cuno.
First of all, yo, those guys were all
Oh.
the guys in the armor, the Union guys. So yeah, suck Cuno's dick. You don't know me.
Oh no! I was like, maybe Kuno's gonna come through. Maybe. Oh, this is bad. This is amazing, but this is terrible.
You don't know what happened here. You don't know this shit. Automatic fucking weapons, urban battleground
Oh
shit.
boy.
Battle lines drawn in blood. Blood's meridian. You don't know this shit. Now, Cuno wasn't there. Right, you getting this? Cuno was breaking it up with Cuno's main bitch, see? Parting of the way shit. But when Cuno got there, Pig had fucking cleaned up. Blood and ruin. Smoked all those dinky fuckers. Saved this shit. Martinet shit. I see he's mourning and shit. His main pig got semi-wasted. Sent to the boo-boo mobile. Cuno steps up. Cuno fucking fills those shoes. Big boy shoes. Detective Cuno.
Man, fucking love Cuno.
He comes to a sudden, abrupt stop.
Are you done?
Yo, Cuno feels like you weren't really listening to Cuno. You were hearing, but you weren't listening. Fucking the armor boys came to Martinez to fuck shit up. Hardy boys or whatever the fuck they are. They were telling everyone and their mum how they wasted one of those armor fucks. It was always gonna go down like that. My pig stepped up, got fucked in the leg for it. Sacrifice style.
That's my boy.
Not bad, Cuno. Could be a little shorter, though.
Yes, I understand. He was in the fight.
Second, you dinky fucking asshole. This pig right here. This oink oink motherfucker solved that shit on Death Island. Case solved. Go home or fuck off.
My boy. That is my boy. That's my boy. That's my son. Oh, yeah, and he's not 10. He's fucking 12. Cuno, if you're gonna interrupt, make it snappier. Yes, go home or fuck off. Look, point is, we solved the case. Look, point is, we saved as many people as we could. We solved the case.
Yeah, some fucked up grandpa did it. Fucking grandpa in the woods or some shit. Old shit. Cuno
He
doesn't
really
know about
is.
that. Look, the real shit here is...
It was a straggler from the revolution who stayed in hiding for 50 years. I found him.
Yeah, straggler, sure. Are you getting this smart shit? The old fuck killed him. Confessed to it too. We got him snitching on himself. Popo style.
A straggler. From the revolution.
He sounds incredulous.
Yeah, fucko. He's on the island right now. In a coma or some shit. Oh, and we also got the gun. Gun of the killer shit. You know what I mean? Now, let's get our big boy shit on.
He means murder weapon.
Wait, by gun of the killer, Cuno means the murder weapon. We have it. He may have committed other murders over the years. We have him confessing to one too, a big one.
Yeah, big shit. We're taking them all down. We're cleaning this shit up. Now, listen up, Soup Fuck. You're gonna shit yourself because it's gonna get wacko natural.
Wacko natural? I think I know what it's going to be.
Wait, it's not going to get that. Let me... Oh yeah, it's going to get wacko natural. Tell. Oh no. I'm going to try and stop him because this is, I think, going to undo whatever progress we made. They are not going to want to hear about the Insulindian Phasmid.
Too late. We're in this.
Oh boy.
There's a fucking 4-ton mantis on the island.
Yeah.
What? Sorry, kid. Me and Harry need to.
Yo, this is like the biggest moment in history right now. You wanna fucking listen to what's coming out of Cuno's mouth? We saw a giant insect, white as fuck.
Can't stop the Cuno. Can't stop, won't stop.
Praying mantis style. It was 3 meters tall.
Oh god.
And this pig right here.
He points his finger at you.
His hand is shaking with rage and excitement.
This fucking old popo discovered it. Me and the pig bacon discovered a new species. It was beautiful. It was... You ain't seen this kind of animal before? Fucking miracle shit.
He gulps, overcome with awe.
This case, this fucking grandpa shit, this ugly shit, it's nothing. We saw a ghost, a real life ghost. Like he fucking proved ghosts are real. It's that big, Popo. It's fucking...
His eyes are welling up now.
Why are you not fucking shitting yourselves? What's wrong?
He glares at the officers who stand silently in the cold wind. In the distance, a wave breaks.
Did he just say Insulindian Phasmid?
He knows what it is! He knows what it is. Oh my god. Trant, you beautiful bastard. You know what it is.
I don't know. I zoned out. Harry, did you just pick up some island bum and pin it on him?
You aren't fucking listening. The bum is nothing. This is science history here. It was the Insulindian Phasmid. It's connected to the shit. Tell him.
There was an Insulindian Phasmid, but it's not connected to there was an Insulindian Phasmid, and it may be connected to the case.
Lieutenant, please. You have to have more than just some mantis. The straggler, stick to that. You said you solved the murder.
It's not going well.
Oh no.
Present something now. Something sane and clear. Make your case. No, there was a giant insect, and they have to understand
Oh boy.
that. You will find proof. Don't give up.
I also started a nightclub in the church. The killer. We have a strong motive for him. You have to believe me, there was a giant Phasmid on the island. The previous head of the Debardeurs Union was assassinated by our killer. Oh boy, there's a lot here.
What? On behalf of?
Edgar Clare.
For the sake of political neutrality, I would like to not partake in anything union-related.
This has to be good stuff for him to backpedal out of it at first mention.
The fuck, you puss? This'll send shit flying. Trust Cuno. Grandpa laid down some real shit, conspiracy style.
If that's even remotely true, then a clandestine investigation will be required. It smells like bad news to me. A classic shit kid case
come
that'll
on.
get people killed or fired.
Not discussing it further out here in the open is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
People must have seen you return from the island. Word travels fast.
Killer, we have a strong motive.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym.
A revolutionary matronym.
The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as a chauvinist atavism, so they used matronyms, derived from the mother's name, instead. This man would be Lillian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned after
getting
the
to it.
revolutions failed, but not before making it to Revachol.
He thinks this detail bolsters your straggler theory.
It is what a soldier of the ICM would be called.
Okay, Trant, thank you. I get it. Harry, no more giant insects. You said you have a motive.
Yeah, if only we had proof.
Narrow-minded pig. I can't fucking...
Bring him to heel. Get the kid in line.
Kuno,
He could
keep your
use
head in
his
the
help
game.
here.
Yeah. He killed the mercenary in an act of jealousy. Kuno, keep your head here. Head in the game.
Alright, yeah. Kuno's in it.
Yeah, thank you, Kuno.
He understands you have to nail this.
He killed the mercenary in an act of jealousy. He killed the mercenary hoping to start a war between the company and the Union. He killed him in an act of rage induced by the Phasmid semiochemicals. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if I have a motive. I have another thing. Oh, God. He killed the mercenary in an act of jealousy.
Jealousy? He's what, 80, 90? Didn't you say he's been hiding since the revolution?
Yeah, Suit. Check this shit out. The Merc was banging some chick he wanted to bang, so we shot him. Chick's called Clasia.
Clasier, as in the suspect he let escape? From Kitsuragi's report?
Fucking snitch beano clad. Yeah, that chick.
It's
Get
my
over it,
husband.
kid. She didn't do it. It was Grandpa on the island. Merc was fucking her, and he couldn't hack it. Kuno can hack it.
He also had political reasons.
Yeah, politics shit. My pig also connected, like, the weapon to him.
He looks to you.
Slam the weapon, man. The murder weapon.
He's a trained sniper. The weapon he used is more than capable of making the shot.
Okay. And he'll confess. To the prosecution too?
The state he's in now, I don't know, but we got a confession. He confessed to us. I think once he's resuscitated, yes. We got him talking once, he'll talk again.
Resuscitated? That sounds great.
Jean, he has it. No more cooperation needed. He had a civilian there for the confession. This is doable.
Okay. We'll see about it when we get Coast Guard on the island.
This left a mark. They can't deny it. Sir.
Yes.
You got the bastard. This is good. They can't deny it.
Oh god, should I keep going with these? Oh god, there's so many for all the different things I did. Oh my gosh. Here, what do you guys... We're keep going? Keep going? Alright, we already did 2. Alright. There's also a dead man on the boardwalk, a missing person I found.
Yes. Fallen through a gap in the boardwalk. Drunk.
How'd you know I found him?
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Hey there, Genius 42424242. Welcome to the stream. It was a good thing I did.
Still, good work with the missing person, detective.
Thank you. I also started a nightclub in the church.
What was that? It sounded like you set up a nightclub in the church.
Yeah, and reinvigorated the local nightlife. Yeah, I did some kids a solid, turn their lives around. Ooh, phenomenon. No, well, I turned their lives around.
You turned the church into a nightclub. The kids are probably shooting up in there. What else did you do?
No.
Desecrate the altar? Shit in the chancel?
Get off the chair, shit. It's making you sound crazy.
Okay, guys. I just gotta take a really quick break for a second. Because I didn't realize how much longer this... I'll be back in, like, a minute. I'll be right back, because we are gonna get to this. Hold on. Sorry about that. I was waiting for a good point to excuse myself and. Oh. What is happening in the chat here? No, they're not impressed by my church club. Or, actually, that sounds nicer than it was. Oh. Here, what do you guys think? Should I mention the supernatural elements, or... Alright, we gotta... we already did 5. So 6... Okay, alright. We also looked into the mystery of the doomed commercial area.
I don't know what a doomed commercial area is.
Rue de Cinques Lane 10, a commercial building where all businesses go bankrupt. I looked into it.
Why? That's not what you were supposed to do here.
This big helps people, okay? He's a fucking handy helper. He does that shit.
No
he
worries.
finds insects and solves side shit. It's his style. Side style.
Jean, it is his style.
It is my style. It's called multitasking. I am a handy helper. Oh god. Guys, should I go with the Phasmid or just we move on? Because they're not gonna believe me about the Phasmid. It's gonna just make me look very, very stupid. Ooh. Oh god. We got half the group saying Phasmid. I mean, they don't. They're not gonna do anything with that information. I'm gonna not. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna pass.
No. Sure, you got the case together. You can do police work.
Yeah.
In bouts. That's not a surprise to me. Even the insect? I don't care. But you're an alcoholic, and you've been drinking again.
Well,
I won't let my life unravel because of this.
He has. That's true.
There's an enormous sadness in that admission.
I mean, it is. I agree. They're not gonna believe me.
It's tough. One of the toughest addictions to overcome. Comparable only to heavy synthetic opiates. Even morphine is easier to kick than alcohol, statistically. The odds are against him, especially at his age.
He's too old. He's been like this for too long. I've seen him try many times. It's a farce by now.
They're leaving. They're all turning away from you. If you declare yourself a doomed man does not need comfort from anything. He can go on without drink or help. Like
yeah, Cuno's the random element in this. We don't know what to expect with that. Yeah, I'm hoping it's enough.
For the planetary proletariat, think you can detect in Jamrock, Boogie Street, Curon, Leroyam, Underground, Coal City, on the 881. It will all be yours to sift through when the last snow has melted.
My life is forfeit. All I'm good for is work. I will quit. I need to be the greatest. I was born for this. I will stop to be better. I know it's difficult to believe, but I will do it. For the white banner of the commune. I'm not that person anymore. I became something else, and that something else will quit. I cannot live without this job. Fuck you then, and fuck me, I'll go. No, we're not doing that. I'm thinking this one. Not that person anymore. I became something else, and that something else will quit. Ooh, different options. Interesting.
Listen to this shit, man.
He throws up his hands.
Detective, I just don't want this trial to go on any longer. It's cold outside, and let's just go.
Fucking Harry. Fuck you for bringing this kid with you. It's only because he's defending you. It's the only reason you're not staying here to die. You manipulative son of a bitch. It is cold, and we have vehicles in the square. The perp needs to be taken into custody. Let's get a move on.
Wait, I have a few questions before we go about who I am.
The man looks westward, impatiently, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Who am I? Why am I like this? Okay, I'm a dirty cop. Who am I?
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
What?
Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore,
But before?
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron.
Oh.
It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
Gorilla Soldier gym teacher? That does explain a lot.
No, Pig, that explains everything. The running, the jumping, the guns on your arms, your whack mustache,
The Falm gear.
your lame ass pants before. Like this fucking retro shit that's going on. Kuno's seen all this before in gym class. How you spin kicked the kipped out, gymnast style.
The raw, robust stamina output. Also, this guy. Just everything about this guy. And this guy, too.
Ah.
God, even this javelin throwing freak here.
Oh god, Contact Mike.
You've been on about Mike again? I hate that guy.
Contact Mike is a reprise of the most inspiring basic sporting principle of open competition, a 5001 rank outsider. When was this? When was I a gym teacher? Yeah. You said I was in Coran? I was a gym teacher there.
Yes, you taught gym in Coron. I believe that's the term. Taught gym at a high school. You were a high school gym teacher.
The smell of sweat and glue. The worn floorboards. Cuno is just east of Jamrock. It was a short walk every morning to the baseball field or the sports building.
Oh, you don't say. Does he also vault an impassable gulf of finance and privilege?
It is getting cold out.
She looks around at the dilapidated fishing village. When was this? When was I gym teacher?
In your 20s or late 20s. You've really let yourself go since then.
Thanks. Why did I join the RCM then?
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more than you are. All that.
You, every morning,
Oh,
walking from
no.
Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries and incredible hope. An ocean full of hope.
Okay, I see now.
Kuno fucking knew there had to be something wrong if you can run like that.
Why am I like this?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
You really went with it too. Really maximized the damage.
Thanks. Some chick, who? Was her name Dora?
Yeah. Dora Ingelund, I think.
Not Dora Dubois.
Wait, Dora England.
Something like that. Half Vasan.
Vasa is where beautifully and impossibly blonde people come from.
So we weren't even married.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol.
When was this?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago? She was way before my time.
6 years?
No, it was 6. Like ancient.
Oh, interesting.
It's a Norman thing. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That and Dora Ingelund really tore you a new one. A big one.
Who was she?
Incredibly bangable?
Are you seriously using this moment to assert male privilege?
Okay, you're right. She was extremely fuckable, Harry. Gorgeous. A gorgeous bourgeois woman. Wayfish. Like a Welkin, basically.
Yeah, that's what I noted too. It's like Dora Dolores Day. It's like, yeah.
Snow Welkin. Blonde Welkin. Pain Welkin.
I've only seen a picture. But it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. One you never recuperated from.
Look, the sun is going down.
Yeah,
It's time to go.
I
on.
did.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first. The middle-class chick or the drink. Egg and the chicken kind of thing. My point is,
It was sad.
we need to see a
I kissed her.
psychiatrist
It was
about this
sad.
shit. Not a psychologist. Several degrees harder. Is there something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist? Good talk to that.
In other words, he's heard enough about this.
Okay, am I a dirty cop working for La Puta Madre?
No,
No, because the suspects seem to think.
you're too unstable to work for my boss. You're
Yeah,
suicidal,
exposure.
Harry. No, my boss would take you.
I assure you, I wouldn't consult for a corrupt unit.
He would immediately backpedal out of it.
He would. Oh, okay. What kind of station is it?
Us? We're the
Oh, he
bloody
would.
murder station. Haven't you heard? We're the bad guys. No one likes us.
What? Bitches dream of the 41st? Why do you think Kuno's in this shit? Where it is, it's fucking violent. Your Captain Price dusted like 1,000 people.
Thank you, Cuno. You're being kind.
Oh,
It's an
Cuno.
understaffed station and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
He tilts his head northward and clicks his tongue.
Get back to it. We left Torsen and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
Torsen and McLean.
Mac the Torso Torsen and Chester McLean. They're not fit to run a wing. Believe me. Things are shaky as it is.
I can imagine.
They
A lot
are
less
damn
swearing.
iconic, though. Torsen and McLean.
An iconic duo, I take it.
Yeah, not like us. Two clinically depressed old men. Where's the contrast here? We're garbage.
And the Sea Wing is...
God. There are 4 wings, Harry. A, B,
Is
C,
it?
and D.
Okay.
We're
I
in
imagine
C.
it probably
It's
goes a
made
lot
of
smoother.
losers and clockpunchers. You and I reconceptualized it as a task force. It was a mistake.
There's also a lot of outside help involved, not only me. Other losers too.
He's anything but a
Probably,
loser,
yeah.
although he would like to be seen as one. It's cooler that way.
Torso and chest, oh my god. Yeah. Torsen McLean. And Price is...
Ptolemy Price? He's the son of the old Price, one of the founders of the RCM.
Nepotism.
Yeah, that shit's fucking famous on Channel 8. Kuno hears this shit.
Did we recently shoot up a church by any chance?
So he remembers that. Yes.
Oh.
There may have been a raid on some churches. It wasn't good press.
No.
Shooting up
That's why I'm
churches
sad
never
Kim's
is.
not here.
I was out of town, to be clear.
What happened? Why do we need to go there?
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information. That's it. I'm not talking about this anymore. Your security clearance is shit tier right now. You have to wait for it to go up.
Your clearance will not go up while you're within earshot of the Union headquarters.
That's true, yes. I can go back pre-tribunal and try it again if I want to. So I work in the Bloody Murder Station.
Okay, it's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and coffee corner. A lot of good people work there. Hard, every day.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershoal. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
See, he did not die, but I tried to warn him, and he did not hear me. I was not able to warn him, and he got shot. That is why he is not here. He is in the hospital. I got about a lot of bad rolls one after the other.
Kuno's liking this shit. Jamrock is the real shit. Mayonnaise is fucking white as balls. See shit? This ain't a real ghetto.
Thank you, Cuno.
No,
You
he
bring
trusted
light to my
me.
day.
It just couldn't hear me. I couldn't shout out to him in time. It was a roll to verbalize a warning, and I failed the roll. So, it was a bad roll. Oh, I need to tell Lena about this ASAP.
Who is Lena?
She lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock. Remember?
A cryptozoologist. She lives in Jamrock on Tabernacle Road. She told me about this Phasmid.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
She looks at Vikmar.
Fine. If we're gonna drop you off anyway.
She's going to be over the moon. It will do you good to deliver some good news to someone for a change.
Cuno, what will you do now?
Fuck do you think? Gonna rock that law enforcement shit with you guys? Detective Cuno? Like you promised?
Like you promised?
But I didn't promise anything. Guys, Kuno's enrolling in a junior officer program.
No, he's not. What is he? 10? 11?
Kuno's fucking 19?
You have to be 15 for the junior officer program. You're not even that.
Hey! You don't get it? Kuno's got pig all over him. Kuno smells of bacon grease.
Oh boy.
Being seen with you. Fucking informant shit. You think no one sees this?
Wow. That was a lot on your hands there, genius.
They're gonna hang me by the nuts if you leave me here. You want that on you? A dead kid? Or you want Cuno at your station solving shit? Like we just did?
His hands are shaking and his face is white. He's genuinely scared of being left behind.
Genie is nothing. I want Cuno at our station solving this shit. He was good on the island. He can do this.
I don't care. He can't be a cop. He's just a kid. A kid who says
Yeah.
every 4 seconds.
I won't say it. I won't say it anymore.
His teeth are clenched and his throat moves in a gulping
I
motion.
have to save Cuno.
Maybe you can take the kid with you. Enroll him a year earlier and say he's 14. If he...
I promise I won't say it. I won't say any of it anymore.
Oh.
For God's sake. Yes, we'll do it.
Yes!
Another sigh of surrender.
I'm ready.
Good.
Fuck it. Let's go. Tron brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
Under the evening sky, the great district turns.
I'm so
on its
happy for
lights.
him.
A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls inside. Fire traps as far as the eye can see, from Main Street to Precinct 41 atop the motorway, to Boogie Street forking into the dark horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time. Torsen? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes.
Yes.
Dubois? Yes. Really? Nix Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Ptolemy Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in his office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the people. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minnow? Of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Oh, look at that. Just a little salute. I mean... well, he's clipping... He's so intent to get in the car, he's just jammed half of his body in there. Oh. Oh boy, 25 parts. We did it. We did it, lads. We did it. Guys and gals, we did it. Oh my god. GG indeed. Oh my god. This had everything. Oh, we went very late tonight. Oh boy, Disco Elysium. Oh, wow. You know what? For as chaotic as Cuno is, like, that's a fantastic... Like, I like the wrap-up of that. That was really good. Check out the title screen again. Oh, well, thank you for joining me. Like, this would be one thing if I was playing it on my own, but it's another I get to share this experience with you. So thank you for your help with boosting rolls, for making decisions. Thank you. There's a bad ending you can get partway through the game where you get on a helicopter to explain the government how there's a whole reality that is going to destroy everything. That's a bad ending? That's bad? Huh. I guess because you don't solve the case? Huh. Oh, cop disappears ending. Well. Oh, man. Yeah, there's Suna's on it. She's a scientist. Kinda, she knows people. It'll get worked out. It's not up to me to solve everybody's problems. I'm limited to solving crime problems. Oh, for the intermoral intern quest. I didn't get that. It's for the achievement. You have to get that something to try for. Okay, interesting. Ooh, maybe. It didn't in my playthrough, but maybe. Oh, wow. But that was a lot to take in. This was a big episode. There was a lot happening here. We had political confrontations with snipers. Conversations about philosophy with a giant mantis. A small child defending me against my colleagues. Oh, that's oh, I think somebody mentioned that there's an ending, yeah, where it's like you just fall asleep in the dumpster. Disappears after meeting with the government. Oh. It's a good thing I had the money. Oh boy. sleep in the dumpster or pay. Oh boy. Oh, I meant to pay more attention to the credits here. I don't think I recognize any of the voice actors in this, but it's still... Game ends, but achievement. Yeah. It's the canon ending. It's what truly happened the entire time. I think I'd have to go back to the beginning for that one. Oh. Yeah, I'm just reading over the credits a little bit here. The Cuno ending. It was a good ending. I'm happy I got the Cuno ending. Like, as much as I would have loved to have Kim there, I'm glad I got to do something a little bit different than most people, and I got the Cuno ending. Oh, yes. Yeah, I do want to see that. Thank you. Send that my way on the Discord. I want to see that. I'll check that out tomorrow morning. Oh. A potential sequel? No. Yeah, I'd prefer it to be somebody who's not drunk and actually knows what the hell they're doing. Yeah, new characters would be fun to explore that with. Ambrosius Cousteau's thread. Oh yeah, there's some great world building here. He is a very interesting character, but I just feel like at this point, like, we've heard his story and we've lived his story. That's true. Drunk main characters. Truly drunk main characters. It's Harrier's fake name. Oh, it's different if you change his name. Oh, with Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau as your name. Interesting. Man, like... I gotta say, like, kudos to, like, the staff behind this game for coming up with so many variations of what could have been just a very straightforward story. It's got twists, it's got turns, and depending on how you play it, it becomes wildly different. The tone is different. Like, yes, it's very replayable. I will definitely be replaying this at some point. Aww. Suzerainty game with Kim. I don't think so. No, I don't think I played that with Kim. That doesn't sound familiar. Yeah. No, I did not talk to my Thai at all. Oh, 5 times, wow. Well, I mean, it's easy enough that you, like, it's not an overly long game if you're just trying for, like, the differences. No, I didn't. No. Well, it's interesting seeing people getting different stuff. Like, that's the fun of it. Sort of seeing, like, oh, if you do this slightly different, this changes things. Interesting, okay. Well, I should have gotten more books then. More of a reader. Super Easter egg if you have Perception 19 on day 1 only. Oh my god. Yeah, like, this was cool. When I was looking into it when I bought it, I didn't realize it came with, like, the Twitch feature where, like, you guys could participate in it with me, and it's like, it's made the experience so much more fun. I really like the Twitch feature. Man, like, I've got to watch my own reaction to the Phasmid reveal because, like, I was ready to cry. It was just like just my brain broke. Whatever I thought was gonna happen, it wasn't that. Oh man, there does. I would watch that. I'd watch a compilation of reactions to the Phasmid at the end. I don't want to be this animal anymore. Oh boy. Yeah, because I want to get to the... I don't want to skip through the credits because I feel like it's only respectful, but these credits are going a lot longer than I thought they would. But I think we're getting to the end. We're getting to the legal accounting section, so... Oh, we're getting there, we're getting there. Oh, yes, oh my god, if we got a picture of it. You're the expert, I trust you on this one. It's the last loop. Oh man. I'm still just taking it in. This has been a lot, but it was really fun though. Even if I got like the quote-unquote bad ending of sorts, it's like without Kim there, I consider it a not as good ending. But I loved that Cuno had a real part to play in it, and that he's turned his life around. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. That's my son. Alright, let's check out this home screen now. Wait, is that because of the difference with the church? Like, I'm trying to pinpoint the difference. The game is over. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you'd have to save it for that. Oh, it's from the island! Like, that is it, right? Like, I'm not being stupid right now. This is from the island, right? Oh, this is great. Oh, it's beautiful. You know what? Yeah, I'd be cool hanging out here for a couple of decades and checking out this view. It's beautiful. Always in from your eyes. Aw. Well, that's really cool. Alright, guys. I have to call it a night here, but again, I want to thank you so much for joining me on this journey. It's been a lot of fun. And next week, on Monday, we're going to be starting a new game. Most likely going to be Neo The World Ends With You, which I got to play the demo of with you guys before, so I'm looking forward to picking up where we left off. And I hope you have a great rest of your night. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week and a great weekend, and hopefully I will see you next Monday for some more streaming. Until then, guys, have a good one. I'll see ya. I've still got to mentally just process all of this. It's a lot. See you guys.